Well, I knew that was going to happen. They actually got me about an age restriction thing that I was underage. It's so silly. These people, and we were just discussing, what were we discussing? Libraries. We weren't even discussing anything bad. We were discussing libraries. My God, people. Yeah, they got me on that age thing that I had to. So it's under review that I gave my driver's license and I took a picture of my pretty face for them. But I feel bad because it inconveniences everybody. And I'm sorry you went through that, but it's not the first time that I've done that with that account. So I don't know why they keep wanting me to tell them, but I'm an old lady with issues about Gypsy Rose. Anyway, so yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I do have mods on this account. I should. Hold on, baby. Yeah. All right. Stevie, you're here, right, sweetheart? You want to come up? And yeah, imagine to get banned over books and libraries. That's bad. That's America for you. But yeah, I appealed it and I showed but I did that once before on that account. So I'm a little surprised that happened. And I've done it on this account, but maybe you have to do it every few months in case they think you're pulling the wool over their eyes. Yeah, I got your text, Wims. I was trying to
What
take pictures of.
happened?
They got me on the age thing. I was trying to take pictures, and Wims is going, I knew they were doing. Wims is so
I
pissed
knew
off.
it.
But you got mod
Called
powers
it.
here, right? Let me check.
I have no idea. I called it
Yes,
though,
you
did I
do. Full
not?
access. Yes, you do. Full access. Yes. But if you, hey, Liv, hold on, baby. Hold on there, Liv, because these are people that they know who that side is. They know all of it. So if you see them come in, please get rid of them immediately. I don't want anything to do with those people. And we have a right to discuss an infamous character walking among us. We have the right to discuss that case. And we have the right to talk about anything we want other than them. I don't care about them. Although Fancy is kind of fun chatter. So we will talk about Fancy because that's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't give a damn about those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not into fight. I'm not going to fight with them. I am not going to get into it with them. I don't care. I don't care about them and what they feel and it's not part of our world. It shouldn't be. We should have never engaged with that. Let them put out all the AIs and all the things about you that they want. Ignore them. It's just not worth it anymore. You know what I mean? Stevie, come up, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm not doing it with them anymore. This is what they want.
Did y'all see that there's a new book out about the
The house.
house
Yeah, it's
that
$10.
Dee
I
Dee was
think.
taken in?
Yeah, I think it's only it's $10 and it's only like 50 pages long. You know, so that's like a day read for me. That's good.
Yeah, I saw that.
I might get it. You know, I'm gonna build
Let
up
me
a
know
little
what you think if you
library.
do.
Anytime anybody writes a book about that girl, I'm gonna build up a little section in my library about her. You know what I mean? Because I got Liam's book. Liam's book
I've
was
been,
very sweet. Humanized Dee Dee. I enjoyed that.
yeah, I love that book.
Yeah.
That's a, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So poor Linny was in the middle of talking when it happened. I'm sorry about that, Linny.
Oh no, I was just Jessica McCurdy, is that her name?
Yes, and it was
That
such a good book. It was
yeah.
called I Wish My Mother Was,
Yes.
you know,
But she
I don't
didn't
want to
do
say
it.
the word.
But she didn't do it.
No, what was it called?
Right.
I'm glad my mother
There
is
is
Yes.
DEA. Yes.
yeah, that's what it was called. And that was an excellent book.
Yeah.
If you guys get a chance to read it, please do. Um, I'm trying to think what other I loved. I don't know if you guys know who Lauren Bacall is. She was married to
Yes.
Humphrey Bogart. That was a beautiful memoir. Her
Was
first
it?
memoir. Yeah, that was beautifully written. And I'm trying to think what other I've read so many. Um,
I read Rob Lowe's one, and then I just after reading it, I could not stand him.
I couldn't look at him again.
Yeah, like he was so
Oh,
Why? What
self-righteous.
about Rob Lowe?
so gross. He made
Oh,
half pint get a s'mores in. Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh no. He was dating the girl who played half pint on Little House on the Prairie.
Laura Ingalls.
Oh
Laura
wow.
Ingalls. He made Laura Ingalls go to Planned
Her name
Parenthood.
Altman. No, what's her
Yeah.
name? Yeah.
What a dick.
No, he's a bad guy. He is
Oh no, I
not a
forgot
good
about
guy.
that. I was
Yeah.
just like he was like, oh yeah, and I should have been in like the way that he said that he played in the Outsiders, and he did such a good job, but he was
so
too
full of himself.
pretty. Yeah, he was too pretty and everything, and that's why they took him out because they didn't want the competition.
Yeah, he talks about that in every
Whatever.
movie. Apparently, he was too good looking for the role, they would tell him. I'm like, bro, okay,
Yep.
we get it. You're good looking. We got it. Move on.
That's why he was a main character in the role in The Outsiders.
Yeah, but
Who
he
is-
thought
Stevie, who is which bitch? Hold on a minute. Is that person, that lovely person?
Yep, lovely 86 and
That's her, right?
Suck It Boob. Yep.
I thought so. I asked her in the other live. She said, "Oh, I'm just a silent watcher." And I'm like, there's something about her and that name with the fingers. Perhaps if you want to sneak around, don't use those fingers, you know? Anyway, what other book? I couldn't finish. I was reading a memoir, Bunnies. You know Jelly Roll's wife, Bunny?
yeah.
I couldn't finish her book. I just couldn't. It was like the weirdest book. Now, here's something about her book that stood out to me. She talks about how she was working in a strip club, right? But she didn't know how to do the pole, so she didn't do that.
How could you
Then
not know how to work a pole?
But wait a minute. Then she says she couldn't dance because she was too shy and this and that. And then she said she tried to give a lap dance, but she couldn't do that because again, I can't. And then I'm like, so what did you do there? What did you do there for all that time? If you weren't dancing or giving, she always made it look like she was too good for something or she was innocent and she was trying to be like the hooker with the heart of gold all the time. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this book sounds like total bullshit to me. You know? So
Yeah.
I couldn't read it.
I heard her on Howard Stern, I think it was. She was on somebody's podcast, and I was
Cooks, what
listening.
happened to us? Why'd you drop?
Mama, I got a restriction for age. It said that I was under 13, but then I appealed it. I showed my driver's
I
license.
told you to stop talking like a little girl now.
I didn't do nothing wrong like that.
Huh?
Don't talk to me like that. What are you talking
I
about?
Do you know what? This isn't a celebrity, but I have a very good book to read. And she is an amazing woman, and I adore her. Her name is Kathy Kleiner Rubin.
I think playing a Rubin. Hold on. You should do videos suggesting books.
Yeah, I will. Once
Let me get
I
Yeah,
need to
you
get
should
my
do
notepad.
videos
I
on
think
that.
I have it in my craft room, my notepad.
It's
that I
called
keep.
A Light in the Dark, Surviving More Than Ted Bundy. And okay, so
Oh, I was thinking,
Girl,
why does that
stop.
name
I'm gonna
sound
read that.
familiar?
okay,
Hold on a
well,
minute. Let me
let
write
me
it
tell
down.
you about how wonderful Kathy is. I went to Crime Con. I think it was my first Crime Con or my second one, and I was there for something else. And then Cheryl McCollum said, "Oh, and wait till you hear this one," or whatever. And she spoke, and you could see she just came out with the book. She was so nervous. She was like very quiet and timid, and she's just a wonderful lady. And
What's the name of the book? I'm sorry.
it's called A Light in the Dark, Surviving More Than Ted Bundy. And it was the first year. She didn't have a book then when her book was coming out. So then a couple years later, she was there and her book came out, and she wrote, here's what she wrote in my book. I'm going to start crying because I have a friendship with her. She goes, "To Lynn, always let your light shine." Because after what this woman went through, like her college sorority wouldn't even talk to her, didn't even acknowledge her after all this happened
Why not?
to her. It's this whole thing, and she goes into it. And so anyway, she always she wasn't my meet and greet. That's weird. I don't know. She wasn't my meet and greet, but I was in the Platinum Lounge, and she would always come in, and I said to her, I'm like, I know you don't know who I am, but I saw you speak a couple years ago. And I said, you know what? I said, the more you talk, the more you radiate. I said, you just shine. I said, you are coming. I said, you had all those years bottled up.
Yeah.
And I said, you were so timid. I said, now you walk in the room. I said, you take it over. And she's like, oh, thank you. So then she ended up sitting at our table for dinner, and I sat next to her and her husband, and all we talked about was grandkids and everything else.
Yeah.
And so then the next day I saw her, and she gave me like a big hug, and we're friends on Facebook. And oh my God, I love her. She has the biggest heart.
Some people are
And
just so interesting. And it's like, I've always said, if I could have a conversation with anybody, it would have been Barbara Walters. To me, Barbara Walters was somebody who had so many amazing interviews. Wouldn't she have been an amazing person to have a meal with and just talk?
yeah, but you know what?
I mainly would have asked her about Castro. Her relationship with Fidel Castro.
Yeah.
I was fascinated by the fact that that man loved her.
I got really upset when she backed, what's his name? Oh my God. Mia Farrow.
She was highly misogynistic herself. As
Oh,
much
yeah.
as she cried about women's rights and how she had to struggle, it was almost as if when she talked about like Britney Spears and these girls
Yeah.
coming up that were being highly sexual, she tried to shame them for that. And I'm like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? There was something about her. And who's the other reporter, Lenny? Help me out here. There's another reporter that did that to Britney Spears.
Was it a woman or a man?
A woman.
Diane Sawyer.
Diane Sawyer. I will never forget the way Diane Sawyer made her cry. And
Y'all
I'm
all
like,
such smart ladies, man. Y'all got
Right.
memories.
but they had
Thank you.
that anger that it came so easy for them for other women to rise up. It was almost like they were bitter about it. And instead of, I don't know, encouraging that freeness in women, they were going to be damned because they fought hard to get, I don't know. It's just, it's an interesting thing, but I still would have wanted to sit down with Barbara Walters and have a conversation.
I was so upset when they came out with this was like maybe 10 years ago when Mia's daughter came out, and I remember they asked Barbara, and Barbara was like, he's a good guy. We're friends.
Yeah.
He would never. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, girl.
And I was
hear
like,
you. Mhm. Yeah, like because Woody Allen was complete and utter trash. There is a reason that man left the country.
yep.
And a lot of people, I mean, yes, he's a great director. Yes, he's a great movie maker. But I have a hard time liking his movies. I have a hard time watching them because I know what he did. And it wasn't a lie. Mia Farrow did go through hell with that man. And so
And
much
you,
so
yeah, and
that,
even the police reports, like they tried to write it off, but you can tell
yeah.
that there was some truth in it.
And even Frank Sinatra was
Oh
gonna
yeah.
hurt that man. Oh, yeah. He said to me, just give me the word. Just give me the word. And now you cannot tell me that Ronan Farrow is not Frank Sinatra's son. They're twins. They are twins. That is Frank Sinatra's son. I don't care what anybody, and he is so brilliant. She used to follow me on Twitter. Her and Rosie O'Donnell used to follow me on Twitter back
Oh,
on
look.
in the day.
Oh,
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
and I
you. Big
love
time in
Mia.
it.
Mia actually shared with me a wedding photo with her and Frank. And I still have that photo. That photo is never been seen. I might share it one day after
oh,
she
that's
passes.
awesome.
I have that photo, and I used to chat with her privately on Twitter. I'm going back in the day when Twitter first started.
Yeah.
And remember when it was a big deal when Ashton Kutcher hit 1 million followers?
Oh
That
yeah.
was such a big deal back in the day. Now it's nothing, But
Yeah.
yeah, I used to chat with her
Yeah.
and Rosie O'Donnell. I used to talk to because Rosie O'Donnell's, when her daughter ran away, it was in my town that she ran
Oh
to.
wow.
I don't know if you guys remember that,
I do remember
but
her. Yeah. But I
yeah,
guess she's
and it was
doing
here
good
in my
now, and the
town.
kids are doing good.
Yeah, she still struggles with mental health, though. Her
Yeah.
daughter still struggles with mental health, and yeah, there's a lot of things going on there. Her daughter had reunited with the biological mother, and it did not go well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was a lot of things Rosie and I used to chat to, but then I lost
That
my
is
Twitter
so
account.
cool.
Yeah,
How is your
and they're
Twitter
very
account?
nice lady. Mia Farrow is brilliant on so
Oh
many
yeah.
levels. Yeah, a lot of people think she's like airheaded. She absolutely is not. She is a brilliant woman. And yeah. So I'm trying to think what other celebrities. I used to fight to get blocked by celebrities. So I used to say like mean things to them on Twitter so they would block me. And Frank used to say, "Oh, it's like a badge of honor to you." I said, "Yeah, because if I don't like the person, I want them to block me."
I got blocked by Hugh Hefner's
There
last
you
wife.
go. There you
Crystal
go.
Hefner
See?
blocked me.
You know who blocked me? Do you guys remember Brandy from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? She blocked me.
Y'all
Brandy
too much for
Angel.
me.
I was going at her hard one day, and it was the time when that picture came out when her tampon string was hanging out of her.
Oh
Do you remember? And
yeah.
I went, "Girl, take a break from life. You need to shut down. Your children are going to be mortified by your behavior." And she goes, "And who the hell are you?" I said, "I'll tell you who I am." And we went at it, and she blocked me. Then I went on Instagram, and I said, "I'm going to need you to block me here, too." And she
I
blocked me on
got blocked
Instagram.
because Crystal Hefner, one 4th of July, had released a picture of her sitting on a flag, and it was an actual flag. You could see the grommets on it. So all the veterans were in her comments, and we were all saying something, and she was like, "It's just a towel." And I commented back to her, I said, "No, it's not. You can see the grommets." And she blocked me so dang fast.
Yeah, and there it is. And let me tell you something. And I had a fight one time with I want to say, I'm going to call them a patriot because that's what they like to be called. And I said to him, I remember the days back in the 60s and 70s when you people hated hippies for what they were doing with the flag. They were making jackets, bikinis, and all that stuff. And here you are doing the exact thing that your mother and fathers disparaged hippies for. But you're doing it too. You're making bikinis and towels, and some of them actually used flags. I saw one guy literally making a video of how he cut up a flag and made a vest for himself. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? How is that not sick?
Oh, no. We
Yeah.
don't disrespect our flag, baby.
No,
No
And
matter
because
what he's saying, we're Americans, boo.
I had a flag and I did a video on this. I'm going back like 2010, and I did a video of myself burning the flag into the garbage can, into a metal thing I had. The flag was destroyed from
Yes.
weather and all that. And they said, "How could you?" And I went, "This is how you're supposed to dispose of
Yeah.
the flag. You're not supposed to throw it in the garbage, dumbasses. You're supposed to burn it that way." And they
You can
took
also take them to the VFW or any VA center will properly dispose of them for you.
These people were flying these flags and they were all torn up. So I was saying that this was actually like a little cheapy flag that I had gotten in this thing. I said, "You're supposed to burn it properly." Exactly. Or send it to the VFW or this and that. I said, "You're not supposed to cut it up and put it in the garbage. What are you doing?" That's, I don't know. It was a bad time at that time. Twitter had become highly political during like 2014, 2015, and it was no longer a fun place to be at because it became so toxic. And then it was sold to Elon, which, forget about it. After that, it was disgusting. And once you start paying for the blue check, what's the point of it? You know what I mean? I can't respect the blue check if you pay for it.
Do you know I met Sonia Morgan?
So did you? I fucking love Sonia Morgan.
Yeah.
She's
I met
another
her.
one who followed me back in the day. I
Yeah.
love Sonia.
And then, oh my gosh, we went
She
to,
sold her townhouse, you know.
yeah,
Broke my
finally.
heart. Broke my heart. I
Yeah.
wish I could have afforded that townhouse. It was beautiful. It needed work, but
Yeah.
it was gorgeous.
Not
Old
the
New York.
Morgan letters. Don't
Ah, the Morgan letters. Stop, girl. I don't. Do you girls watch any of the Housewives franchises? I watched OC.
I
I
used to
watched.
do Atlanta, but I don't anymore.
I couldn't get into Atlanta after the first few seasons. I think
Yeah,
after
me too.
Nene left, I stopped watching.
Yeah, about same. Yeah.
I watched Beverly Hills mainly because I enjoyed the fashion and I love looking at furniture. I love looking how people decorate their kitchens or
I
their
miss.
living rooms.
Oh, did I tell you that when I was at CrimeCon, I ran into Lisa Vanderpump?
No. Is she
No,
beautiful?
you did not tell us.
I didn't tell. I'll have to post a picture. It's on my Facebook.
Is she
Oh,
pretty?
that. Oh my God, she's so tiny. And here I am. Here I am. They lost my luggage. So when I travel, I have these overalls on. They're like a 4 or a 3X. So I look.
Now we
the first
remember
time-
that story, Lenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When your luggage got lost.
And
Yeah,
let me tell
well-
you, Wims, Bad Girls Club, girl,
I
I
wanted to come back so bad.
loved the original
Yeah.
series. Like the first few were so freaking good.
When
What
the
was-
chick started beating the pot, talking about, "I didn't get no sleep because of
sleep
you.
tonight.
Y'all ain't getting no sleep because of me."
Tonight. I love that. Did any of you girls watch that? That shit was so good.
I didn't.
remember.
Bad Girls Club, the bad girl. I think, and Gypsy got into an altercation when she first came out of prison. She got into an altercation online with Natalie Nunn.
Yes, because she want they were.
Really? I didn't know that.
Remember
Tell
they
me the
said
story.
she was gonna be- They said that she was gonna be on the show or something. She was trying to get on the show.
Yes, and Gypsy said, "Oh no, I'm too classy for that." Natalie Nunn was like,
Holy
"Bitch, you were
shit.
DMing me. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? That you're too classy for it? Why are you in my DMs?" So yeah, she called out Gypsy
You know,
for
they
being a
take
hypocrite.
shows like
Have
that
any
off
of y'all
the
read
air,
the book?
and then they beat Jersey Shore down into the ground. Like, we're
Oh.
done with Jersey Shore. Let's revive the Bad Girls Club.
Did
Oh,
anybody
I
read
stopped
The
with-
Women in Nightingale?
I heard that's so good.
Yeah,
what
me
is
too.
that?
I want to go get it. Now I'm going to get me a library card, Cooks.
Yeah,
What
get
is
the
it?
audio book.
It's
if you
about
can.
World War II nurses.
Oh,
Yeah,
that,
you know, really,
explain
really
there.
good.
Yeah, I heard it's
I think
really
it was,
good.
It was a New York Times bestseller, wasn't it?
Yes, my sister is
Get
getting that one
yourself
for me
the-
and another one.
Get the audio book, girl. Get yourself a library card.
Well, that's what I'm gonna
Download
tell my
those
sister.
apps.
Hold the phone. Don't buy me nothing. Let me go to the library and try this. I'm
Yeah,
gonna try
no,
that
get the
first.
audio books. And I'm going to tell you something. The audio books are good because you can clean your house, do whatever you need to
Yeah.
do, go food shopping while you're listening to your book. It is so good.
Thank you.
And it's so relaxing to me. Sometimes I get off this app and I'm like, yeah, I need a break. You know what I'm saying? All the drama. And then I'll just go, I'll clean my house or I'll cook dinner listening to my audiobook. I love it. Love,
But
love, love
ain't
it.
it beautiful? We're having a nice, easy, beautiful panel and chat. No bothers. Why? Because we're not letting the scum in. It
Well,
was
that
nice
and we
last
don't need,
night.
and the
The
thing
love
is,
is coming back to all of us, y'all. We all love each
yeah,
other, and I
stop
want it to stay
fighting
that
with
way.
those people. It is,
Yeah,
all it does is distract from what you really want to discuss and
Yeah.
be about on this app. Any
Exactly.
conversations with those people are just a distraction at
do
this
not
point.
pay attention to the noise.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention
Oh
and
It
don't
God.
Y'all
believe
gives
want
you
to
anything they
false
tell
y'all
you.
want to hear a
security.
story about Tobiah?
Yeah, we
Good.
always love a
Y'all want to
Bayou
hear a
story.
story about somebody
Yeah,
from the Bayou? Do
Yeah.
y'all
yeah.
remember that show, The Real World?
Yeah.
Love the real world.
Do you remember when Ron Jeremy was on some of the episodes
Yes.
that season? Well, there
Yeah.
was a girl that was from LaRose, Louisiana, from the Bayou on that show.
Oh
Hold
wow.
on
It
a
was the
moment.
girl that said her dad was a preacher.
Ron Jeremy was the corn star, right?
It
Yes.
was on
I
that
have pictures
season.
of him. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes.
Not
Go
those
ahead.
pictures.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, it was that season.
Right, right. Go
Where
ahead.
was
I'm
he
Well, the
sorry. Go
at?
girl,
ahead.
I can't remember her name exactly.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember the girl's name, but she was the girl that was young, and she had came from the Bayou, from LaRose, Louisiana, and her dad was a priest or a preacher. And it was very interesting to see her go from a little bitty town on the Bayou to this big show
Uh-huh.
and the way it unfolded
Yeah.
because I knew her, and
Oh
it
my.
Yeah.
was just
Wow.
it was very interesting.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Doesn't he have allegations against him now? Or did? I don't even know if he's still living, but I feel like he had allegations before
I
he
think
passed.
so. And yeah,
I have
I heard some stories
I
about
have
all
a
that.
folder of like pictures of like employees from the Catskills, and he used to work at Grossinger's, the place that they modeled Dirty Dancing after.
Yes.
Find them there in a folder. I'll have to
Oh
find them.
goodness.
Oh, look,
Aren't the
before I forget.
Catskills beautiful though? I've
You
been
know that
there.
Yeah,
lake's gone now?
They're
Is
beautiful.
it?
yeah.
No
Yeah, it
way.
dried up.
Oh,
The lake at the Dirty Dancing place is gone.
You know,
it's
fun
in the
fact,
It
Catskills.
dried up.
Yeah.
Dirty Dancing was the first date Frank and I had. Was he took
Aw.
me to see that movie. So we watch that movie all the time because he said it always
Aw.
reminds him of when he picked me up that night. And
That's
we had so much.
adorable.
Let me
Oh
tell
my
you,
gosh.
Frank and I, we
Aw.
laugh all the time. We are always, and people say, oh my God, you're so mean to him. That's our dynamic.
Oh my
You know
God,
what I'm
Cooks.
saying?
2 weeks ago, they have every summer, they have in Ellenville, they
Uh huh.
have a Catskills reunion. And it's just like they have a museum, and there's like the lady that taught the dancing, and people that used to work at the, like, they just talk about it, and then sometimes they play Dirty Dancing. It's
Frank
really neat.
loves it because Frank grew up going to those types of resorts with his family.
Which
So
one
he
did he go
loves,
to?
I don't know, I have to ask him. He said there was like a dude ranch one that he went to with his family when he was young. And
Oh,
yeah, you know, they
I
used to
think I,
vacation like that, but
yeah, because
fa-
they couldn't. Is he Jewish?
no, he went to
No, I
the
just.
other part. There's another part
Oh,
that's Italian that a
oh,
lot of
okay,
Italians would go to. But you
okay.
know, Frank's family, fun fact, Frank is related to the family, the DeFeos from Amityville Horror, the
Oh
original
wow.
Ronnie DeFeo. This was
Yeah.
before the, I think the Weltzes were their names, bought the house and claimed it was haunted. Well, the guy that deleted the whole family, Ronnie DeFeo, is Frank's cousin. Second cousin, I think.
I
Yeah.
have
So
I have so many books on the Catskills. So
yeah,
many. I go up there.
that's
I'll
good.
drive
I
up there
heard
just
it's making a comeback. Is it,
it
Lenny?
is. It is.
Oh,
And
that's
I think
wonderful.
he was more over by, I think I know what part he went to. Like, cause I go
Mm-hmm.
up there and we run around the old hotels and things like that. And then I always make
Yeah.
friends. I made friends with this woman in Ellensville that owns, it's called Top Shelf. It is like this
Mm-hmm.
neat little shop. She's like the sweetest lady, and she always like tells me if there's like abandoned buildings around or like,
Yeah.
just different things. She's so nice. But
That whole area should make a comeback. People should
no,
go back to that.
Ellenville really is making a comeback.
Oh,
Liberty,
that's
not
so
so
good.
much. I wish
Yeah.
Liberty would, because we used to love Liberty.
Yeah.
Hartsville, but the other thing is the Hasidics are taking
Yeah.
over the different towns and like running the people out.
Well, you hear what's happening in Lakewood, right?
Yeah.
Lakewood, New Jersey. It's
Yep.
gotten really congested and bad in Lakewood, New Jersey. So much
Yeah.
so that the infrastructure cannot handle the amount of people that are living there now.
Well, what is that
That's
Really
town? It's
bad.
called.
vomiting.
It's New York. It's called Joel Kirsch or Kirsch Joel or something. Joe. It's like this whole
Oh, I don't
area,
know.
and it's outside
Oh,
of.
Williamsburg?
No,
Not
it is
Williamsburg, right?
no. It is right outside. There's a mall, and we used to go to the mall. It's called It's like Joel.
Frank would know. Yeah, Frank would
It's
know.
like KIR. Or wait,
Frank!
KIRAS.
Frank's not here. Hold on a minute. Where is that man? Hold on a minute. Alexa, turn off that lamp. Hold on a minute. 'Cause I had to
Oh my
check.
gosh.
Frank,
Anybody ever wants
interesting
to
you
go
call
to
it Red
Catskill?
Lamp.
I go up there all the
the
time.
girls want to know something. Hold on. Let me take off my earbud. Okay. Inquiring minds want to know. Hold on. You girls there?
Yeah, first I want to know what resort he used to stay at.
What resort, when you were young, you stayed at a place like Dirty Dancing? What was the place?
Oh, it was a whole bunch of them.
There was a whole bunch of them?
Yeah, well, there was Browns, and there was
Brown's is on fire. Brown's caught on fire. I explored. I think they're tearing it down.
yeah, they're all done. They're all gone.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
no, there's
Browns.
still the Raleigh's still there.
Tamarack.
The Tamarack's gone. I do
um,
have some stuff from there. Where else?
The Pines.
Oh my gosh, I have. Oh my goodness, I have a video from 1986 from their
The
New
Neville.
Year's Eve party.
You know, and there was Neville.
The Neville, I was there recently, but that got on fire.
That word was 11 backwards. They used the word 11. It was
No
Neville.
way.
Yeah, Neville's the 11
Yeah.
backwards.
Okay, wait. They also want to know, what is the place? What were you saying about
Curious George or Joel? Wait, let me.
There's a place she said, I think she means that.
I don't think Lenny's ever home.
Lidney goes everywhere and knows everything.
Right?
I'm telling you. She's living the life, people. She is
Yeah.
living that life. We are sitting here and Lenny is planning her next excursion. Trust and believe that. But yeah, Frank is here now. Frank. Frank. I go, Frank! Because I thought he went out. I don't know why.
That's why I hollered like that. I love it when you do that.
Yeah, I thought he went out. I swear to God. I thought you went out.
I tried to sneak out, but you locked the door.
I did lock the door. He's not going nowhere.
You're not going nowhere,
You
Frankie.
stay there. What are we
We're
talking
gonna
about?
get you a box yet, Frankie.
We're going to get you a box. That's right.
Box or what?
A box of
On the
chocolate.
panel. On the panel.
See, he doesn't want, you know what it is? If he goes on panel, won't it conflict unless he, of course, mutes himself? Because we'll be in the same room, so it would be kind of. I don't know how Chewy and Rose do it. Like how
I
they're.
think they do it in the same room or right next to each other. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. I'll have to inquire for you.
Yeah, I could see like bad feedback.
I don't
But
think he
he's
should
a cool
open himself
dude.
up to it.
He sounds like you married a good one, Cooks.
Yeah, he's a good one. He's a jerk. He's a big jerk.
Oh, there she go. May
he-
Frank, it's okay, my baby.
He is so sick of hearing me talk about Gypsy Rose that when his mother was here, right? You yelled at me at the table. I don't want to hear about Gypsy Rose. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking talk about it anyway. You shut your mouth.
When I
Well,
get
your
back-
husband, my husband should definitely team up because they both feel the same way.
I think a lot of them do.
Stop talking
Yeah,
about
my
it.
family's the same way. They're like, go lay down, rest. I'm like, no, I feel like playing with my friends, baby.
Can y'all imagine how my husband feels?
Gypsy's husband
My
feels the same way.
husband had
Oh, did you hear what
my
he said?
husband has heard things that y'all don't know about.
She is a
Oh, I
baby
believe
woman.
it.
He's
whatever,
not married.
whatever.
He said that Ken feels the same way. He's sick of her too.
That's right,
Let me
Frank.
tell
That's
you
right.
something. But the funny thing is, when I say to him, "Oh my God, you got to hear what just happened," well, his little ears perk up because he loves the gossip. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
So don't act like you don't want the gossip.
I know. My husband's always like, "What are they squawking about?"
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah,
My
but
husband tells me, put your earphones in. I don't want to listen to those crazies.
My house too, Wims. They're like, where's your earpiece, bro?
yeah. But to me, it's a distraction from what's going on, like with politics and everything. I can't do it. I can't do the politics. A lot of it, I feel like like a lot of the news source is rage baiting us against each other, and I just can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? So to me,
We're not doing it anymore, Cooks. We're not doing it anymore.
No,
And
this
we're
is what
still
I'm-
riding this damn train if anybody's interested. And yes, Becca Scoop still trying to work her magic for us. So
That's right.
Hey,
Come on,
hey.
you don't get to come
and
in
ride
here.
it.
And if you guys if anybody here has a problem with Becca, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Becca will always be the OG to me, and to go along with what Morbid has done to that woman is beyond disgraceful. And it's not that Becca didn't do her own nonsense, but I'm going to forgive it. How's that?
exactly. I got a lot of respect for that lady. A lot of respect.
Me too. Nope.
Becca does a lot of good work. She definitely does a lot of good work.
Mayonnaise, and it reminds me. I hear a train. Oh yeah.
Get down on it. If you really want it, get down on it.
I think that's another song.
Yeah. Okay, listen. If they want to continue to excuse that girl's behavior and think that we're going to sit here and tolerate a murderer making money off her crime, they got another thing coming, because that's not happening. I will forever warn people against that.
So
Can
have
I get
to-
a hallelujah?
I'm a DJ now.
Hallelujah.
I'm a DJ.
Yeah, I'm not doing it, and I don't care what they have to say over there. I don't care what they do. We're doing us. You understand? We're not going to fight with those people anymore. We're not going to engage. When we come in here, we're going to talk true crime. We're going to talk not just about Gypsy, and we can talk a little gossip. Come on, because the fancy gossip is good. You can't deny that.
Is it true if you play music in the background, they can't record and post your lives on YouTube because of copyright?
Yeah, I think so. So
Really?
that's what
You
I'm
could get
playing.
dinged
Look
for
at
it,
that
though,
whim.
couldn't you?
She knows some stuff.
Let me tell you something. Wims is on point. On point. And you know who else is? And I don't want to hear nobody say anything bad about my Allison. I
Boston
love
says she's
Allison.
Is she in here? I
You
love
gotta
Allison.
love
I
Allison.
love
You gotta
Allison.
love her.
Allison said to K-Mac the other day, I was friends with you when it was hard to be. I died.
I died. I went, girl, if that wasn't the best thing I ever heard somebody say to somebody, I was friends with you when it was hard to be.
When nobody else liked you.
When nobody else wanted to be. And she is. Allison is like that. Allison is good people.
I'll ride for Allison. That's my cousin, you know.
Yeah, I love her. I love her.
Is she really?
She says she's related to Johnny Cash, and so am I. So if that's the case, we're related somewhere down the line.
There you go. There you go.
It's a big family, though. So, like, connecting how would be insane.
Yeah, K-Mac is messy as hell. This woman talks about how she wants peace in the
Allison, come up.
community. No, she doesn't. Let me tell you, K-Mac loves the drama. She has from day one. So let her stay over there. Please, K-Mac, stay over there. You're good. You are exactly where you should be. Stay with Sal's and all those people. Stay over there.
I'm gonna feel like I'm in church if I scream hallelujah again. But
Debbie, wait, somewhere, I don't know what I was doing. Or was I driving? I don't know. And K-Mac was going on about Chewy again. Or not K-Mac, Sal's. And I'm like,
No way.
isn't this over with?
thank you,
Oh,
Minnie.
No,
Thank
phone calls
you.
came out. It's time to stir everything back up.
There it
That's
is.
right,
Wim.
Wims. That's right.
And let me tell you something. She did everything in her power to push that man over the edge. Everything in her power. Do I agree with what Chewy said? Am I okay with it? No. But that doesn't mean that I'm supporting her. I tried
But
to be
Cooks,
nice to
we
that
never got that whole call, so it's not fair.
Yeah.
Until we hear that whole call, I would not distance myself. No,
I won't play it here.
I
but
won't
will
be
listen to
manipulated
it
like that.
on somebody else's account. I'll listen to all the evidence and shit. But I don't trust her. I don't trust Sal's. Sal's is one of the sneakiest lying people I have seen in this
I'm
community.
sorry, but that's like Bree trying to explain the medical records.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Cooks, can
What
I say
happened to that?
something?
You know? Let's see. Who was
Cook,
saying?
may I please say something?
Always. Go ahead, sweetie.
So, if yuns remember, please excuse my accent, I already know. But if yuns remember, back when that piece of that phone call come out, I got up on your panel and I said, wait just a minute. I know what Chewy said was not nice and all the things, but for him to feel comfortable saying something like that in that call, there's more to it. Before anybody outrages about what was said, release that whole entire phone call.
You know, that's an excellent point. That
I
is an
said that.
excellent
I said
point.
that on your live, and everybody, they didn't like throw tomatoes at me or whatever. But everybody was saying that it was pretty much irrelevant what was in that phone call, blah,
Well,
blah,
I
blah, blah,
don't.
blah.
I agree with
But
you. And I'm going to say something. I think I was very quick to anger towards Chewy because, and I'm not going to lie, I was so tired of it, of them fighting. How long did it go on that Sal's would just not let up? Like, I
Yep.
get it. All right, you don't like the man, you hate him, but it wasn't enough for her. She wanted the entire community to disparage and hate that man. And you
We
got it.
decided that last night. It's been 10 months they were doing it. 10
10 months.
10
Girl.
months.
No. And then let me tell you, then once it all came out and I was like, I'm done, right? I thought it was done. Now she's after
He
who?
did too. He
Who
tried
is
to
she after?
apologize and everything. He did
Who
too.
is Sal's after
He
now?
just apologized again the other night in his live when I
Mimi.
was in there.
Now it's Mimi she's after. Have you noticed?
Yep.
He is digging up lives from like 6 months ago and things that Mimi did in the past. She is invested in taking Mimi down now. And who's after Mimi? That's what
Right.
I've always said. Who is your next victim?
That's why
Probably you.
Wims got us on Outlook.
Maybe it'll
That's
be
why it's
me.
called
Who
search and
knows?
destroy.
And it
I'm
makes me
probably
laugh.
on the list somewhere. I'm going to be
Oh, me
honest. They
too
don't
now
like
after
me.
last
They
night.
told me the other day on a panel that they've all tried to grant me grace because I'm Dreamer's daughter. What does
Oh
that
my
mean when you
What does
say
that
we
mean?
What does that
She's
mean when you
such a
say
celebrity,
everybody has
Wims.
granted you grace? Because to me, that sounds like the only reason we haven't came for you. That's how I took it.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
But you know
Whims.
what?
Dreamer's your mom?
Dreamer's her mom.
Oh wow.
Unfortunately.
You know her,
Wow.
baby? Yeah.
You know
Wow.
Dreamer.
She
But
lost
there's a
custody when
story
I was 6
behind it.
months old.
I'm
She lost
gobsmacked. That's
custody
all I
when I
have
was
to
6
say.
months old.
That's her daughter there. I'm just
Yeah.
telling Frank who is who because I'm telling her that Wims is Dreams' daughter. But I'm going to say something too that uh Sal's said, I think it wasn't Sal's, I think it was Bree said that I showed my face after my cam slip, after my filter slip, because I wanted to prove that I was, that I'm strong. And then, girl, I have an entire YouTube account with my face. For years, I showed myself on YouTube. What are you talking about? Like,
That's jealousy, baby, because you
Bree is
beautiful without a lick
crazy.
of makeup, my baby.
Bree is crazy.
Wow.
And I went on with no makeup on. I don't give a shit. This is who I am. This is what I look like. And for all those women to sit there with that man and disparage what women look like
I know it's
or what
awful.
they sound like or what are you women like that's why I say are these women okay in there? The amount of
No, because they
marginalized
defend Dreamer abusing me, and then they'll be like, oh, well, Dreamer didn't even attack her in the chat. I didn't say anything to Dreamer, and she came in saying I was in there and immediately was like, Wims has lied since she was a child. How is that not attacking me? I didn't say anything to you. That's an attack. So don't come
yeah.
to me saying you're an advocate for victims when y'all panel an abuser daily.
You know what though? Is
Exactly.
like
I
I
can't
do this.
handle that. I walk away. I get Wim's seen
Yeah.
it. I don't do it.
No.
I don't
You
mix.
know what, Wims? Dreamer. If somebody does say something bad about you, Dreamer will back you. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
like he does.
That's
You
because
Well,
know,
Dreamer
that's
and
has the
because she
mindset
wants to
only
be the
she can
one
say.
attacking me.
That's what I was
what?
about to say.
Yes,
Dreamer has the mindset only she can say bad things about Wims, other people cannot.
exactly.
Hold
But I
on,
do
because we're
think,
gonna discuss what we're gonna make for dinner. So I'm gonna go on mute for a little while. You girls talk amongst yourselves, okay?
Well, and I've stuck up for her, right? When people say she was on rugs, no, she wasn't. So what is wrong with her is she's mentally disabled.
yeah,
Like, and because
yeah.
I
And
got to come with
it's like
truth, right?
using her in that way. It's so sad. You know?
I think
Yeah.
so. And,
You know?
I said something to the effect the other day when I was on K-Max panel. I said, y'all encourage this. Y'all tell her to make these have a seat videos. And K-Max said, well, don't you think that's a healthy way of expressing herself? No, I don't think anything about those videos are healthy, K-Mac. And, you said yourself that you were sheltered. So maybe you should dig a little bit deeper into that before saying that those videos are healthy.
I'm gonna
And Wims should be the one to say that,
yeah.
not K-Mac.
But you know what? Dreamer's been a little bit better. Like she hasn't been going as crazy as she was. I noticed. Like she's a little bit more calmer.
Fancy, if you're in here, get the hell out of here. You are not welcome.
What's her screen name? And I'll block her.
I don't know. I just seen somebody in the chat say she's in here.
Fancy, you got no business here, baby. You making too much trash for everybody. We don't like mess like that. We trying to calm the mess, not rile it up, baby.
Boston's in here. Oh, Fancy Nancy's in here. Whoever that is. That's not Fancy.
Why would you want to be here?
Oh, there she is.
I mean,
Or she
really,
was.
Fancy. Why would you want to be
Yeah.
here, love?
I think she is.
I think I got her blocked from it. I put block, but I don't know if it was me blocking her from the live or me blocking her in real life.
I love my girl.
Sorry I was so quiet. My sister stopped by randomly, so I was talking to her.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I got her out.
Sullen put out some good videos this morning, y'all. Y'all want to watch something good?
Who did?
Sullen.
Oh, I like someone. I
Yeah.
love that video. She makes me laugh.
I love her commentary, huh, Lynn?
I know. She's funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, did you see the one with the raccoon?
And that's a lot of work for these girls to do those videos and stuff. They put a lot of into that.
Well, see, like, I would make videos about my books. Like, I do have videos, but then I'm like, I don't know how to edit them. And then I'm just and I don't know.
Like
And
Salty, she's down there. These girls work hard. They spend a lot of time doing what they do
yeah.
for the
For
betterment of this
sure.
little community and getting that
For
girl
sure.
back in her chair and taking care of her baby and doing the right things and get the hell off the internet. Thank you, ladies, for all y'all hard work.
No.
You too, Hidden. You do some great videos, girl.
Oh, thank you, girl. Their work is work. I mean, a lot of people don't consider it as work, but it truly is work. It's time consuming to prepare a live. Unless I'm going to sit there and bullshit with you guys. I mean, that has a place, I guess. If that's the type of niche I had, I'm just bullshitting. But that's not me. And I love Wims.
Wims is the bomb.
Oh, thank you.
She's so wise for her age, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
indeed.
is.
All right, guys, I have a question. Like, I'm folding my clothes, right? I should take a picture
Call
before.
Gypsy. She'll help you, my baby.
No. But I want to, like, I have clothes, but they're like the LuLaRoe or whatever, like skirt.
LuLaRoe.
LuLaRoe. Yeah, like I have a bunch of them and like t-shirts and like they're that I got from. Should I just put them in a bag and sell everything for like $10? Because
Yep.
anything I sell goes back into for Bradley.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
You could
I
always
was
donate
gonna
to a
say,
women's shelter.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
know,
yeah, that's a
but
good one.
I I do things and then it goes back to Bradley, my grandson. So
Yeah.
like I have to get him a computer. He wants a birthday party. He wants to go to the beach.
So sweet.
Me and Cooks is just saying that, Lenny. Your butt's never home.
No, it is.
Yeah,
No,
girl, I want
honestly,
your life.
Me too. I want to travel like you do.
I want to be
I
up and
don't. You
around.
know what? I don't. I do little road trips, baby little road trips. Nothing exciting. I
Yeah,
stay.
Frank and I are going to North Carolina, I think, to go
Ooh,
visit my son when
ooh, that's
he's
fun.
done with what he's doing. Soon as
That's a beautiful state too. I love North
yeah,
Carolina.
he purchased a house there with a big chunk of property. I think my son's vision in the future is to have like a compound with all the family living together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I kind of see that in him because he wants to have like
Well,
100
the
kids.
world's changing. I mean, people are having to live with each other just to
Yeah,
make it to the next day. You know, families are doing what families got to do. I live with
Right.
my mom and
yeah.
2 sisters. I mean, and we all
Yeah.
pitch in and make it work.
Yeah, my
I'm
mom
And
lives
the
moving
with
into my
me.
property
next barn in the
taxes going
backyard.
up. It's hard.
If
Yeah.
you are a frequent flyer of Morbid's panel, you will be blocked. Thank you and have a good day.
Yes, please. Thank you,
Amen.
Frequent
Wims.
flyer.
Any man, any woman, you gotta be out of your mind to sit there and allow a man to talk to you in a way that you would normally never allow a man to talk to any other woman. You don't get to talk about being I don't
But they want to knock Chewy off his feet.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
got
How
that
are you
running
going
on
to talk about what
the hell.
Chewy says when this man is saying 10 times worse?
Yes, thank you,
Like,
Right.
Cook.
what? Are
Sometimes
you
some of them,
crazy? I would
sometimes,
love to ask them what would they do if their husband or brother or whatever talked to them or talked to any woman that way. Would they be
I
okay
was,
with that?
I was just going to say, sometimes some women won't even let their husbands talk to them that way. So why let some random man on the internet talk that way?
And he lies a lot. He just put out recently that Case said something about me.
And I know for a fact that Case never said that about me, that it's just a complete lie. So everything he's saying up there, it's all rage baiting and pandering to these ignorant women that gave him a voice. I
Yep,
don't get it.
exactly.
And then their argument, well, you didn't mind when he was doing it to us. Well, then do you lack empathy? Because if it was done to you and you didn't like it, why are you okay with it now? Because
That
I
was
was
said so
never,
well, Cooks.
I was never okay with it. I never liked Morbid from day one. And he could say whatever he wants about me. I could care less what that man says. Couldn't care less. I'm not about being upset about lies on the
I've
internet.
been to Morbid's one time, and that was to make Dreamer mad. So I trolled him
And
with
boy,
super
did you
chat,
piss her off.
and boy
Yeah.
was she mad, and it was worth every freaking penny.
I
And
remember
there it is.
that.
And let me tell you, Wims caught shit for that because they
A
love to try to
lot. I
point
had
shit out in
messages.
our community. Like, why aren't you outraged? I decide when I'm outraged. I decided. I don't need Sheena on her panel saying you should be outraged. Get the hell out of here,
I
girl.
had
Look
people
who you.
messaging me and yelling at me about that and everything
Yeah.
else. Salty Carolina, that's not why he gave her a wrench, because any of his mods could have blocked me that day. That may be
Yep.
the story they're riding with, but he gave her a wrench because he wanted to. It had nothing to do with blocking me. My
Yeah.
name is the same across all of my social media platforms.
He
It's
likes
not
the
like
And
I'm
he
that's
likes
not a
the
sensitive.
attention that
flex.
she gives him. That's
Oh
all.
yeah. He likes that. He thinks that it triggers a lot of people in this
Uh-huh.
community. Anything that he thinks upsets us, that's what he's down for. And I think that's ridiculous. Like, what kind of man sits there and does something like this? Like, I can't. Hold on. I gotta
And
put
I'm
the
sorry,
pencil.
I've never seen Chewy degrade, and that conversation to me had to be prompted. I'm sorry that man has never got outside of himself in the lives like that, like
And
Morbid
I'm
does.
so glad that we are discussing some of that because we need to, I think, revisit what was done to Chewy. I'm
Yeah,
not happy with what Chewy said, and I think even being angry, he shouldn't have spoken like that. But my anger with Chewy was the day after. How he was like, oh, if you don't like it, go F yourself. Like, what?
he
Bro,
was
I'm your
just so
friend.
over it, Cooks. He was so.
I know, but I felt like I'm your
Oh,
friend, bro. I'm upset.
he's
Don't
probably
address a
not
community
proud.
like that.
He's probably not proud, but they
Yeah.
drive him like that. It's
I
Yeah, they
apologize
horrible.
though. So, like, what else do people want from him?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do
Oh,
yeah.
you need him to go donate to the LGBTQIA plus community? Would that make it better? Like, what is
Oh.
It
the
probably
end
wouldn't.
outcome?
And
It
he
probably
didn't know
wouldn't
she
make it
was
better.
he didn't know she was a gay. He had no idea about that.
I
and
No,
never
Chewy
even
none
and
of
knew she
us
Rose,
was.
knew.
y'all, they put out so much information. They help us so much. They're good
Tell
here.
on
They're
themselves.
good for us. So leave them the hell alone, people. If you don't like them, just leave them.
That's
But
like, do you know what? Everybody's supposed to be outraged about Mimi. Mimi's never done anything to me. I didn't donate. You know what I mean? Like, that's what those guys, like, if they
right,
did sneaky stuff, that's all on them. That
right.
doesn't,
Right.
Yeah, people have a chance to, or like the option to not donate,
yeah.
and they chose to donate. So, you know,
I'm just glad a
yeah,
lot of
it's
people
on
are
them too.
waking up to what is being done to us. They're trying to bust up our camaraderie, and they can't have it. I won't give it to them. And y'all won't either. My Section 8 works hard down there. Don't
All
y'all
I know
believe
is
it?
Philothea is as funny as it gets, and she has that whole side press. They were talking about her on a panel the other day, saying how much they couldn't stand her. So if you're not following her, she's absolutely hilarious.
Who?
Philothea.
Oh my
Oh,
God, she's
she
Yeah,
hilarious.
is.
she is
She is.
hilarious.
She's
She's
trolling
funny.
Ryan like I ain't never seen before.
When she
Get
brought
on
her
it,
dog
girl. We
kennel
love it.
down to film inside of that dog kennel and started shaking it, I almost wet myself. I was laughing so hard.
What's funny? I watched her turn around to chemo, and the nurse was like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "I'm listening to a book." I couldn't explain it all.
Oh, look, Philomena's in here.
Hey, Philomena, we love
She
you.
just popped in.
Thanks for all your hard work, baby girl.
Oh my God, look at my closet. I'm gonna die. Sorry. Oops. I should have muted myself. Oops.
Okay, Frank's going to the store. Who needs something?
Oh, I want some pork roll.
Pork
I want
roll.
some
Oh,
mustard
Taylor
pretzels.
ham.
That's
That's
it, Taylor
Taylor
ham.
ham. Taylor
That's
ham.
it.
Yeah, we don't eat that shit here.
No,
Cheesecake.
No, we don't eat that here.
I had
Mustard
a.
pretzels for life.
There you go.
They get good bagels in Jersey too.
Yeah,
They're
some
not cheap in
places
New
Chocolate
do.
Jimmy
York.
cake.
The
Last
shot
time,
the So I bought this beef tallow moisturizer, and Frank tells me, "What the hell you buy that shit for?" I got it in the cabinet. So I went, "I'm not putting the stuff you cook with on my face." So he says, "It's the exact thing." He looked at the ingredients. He goes, "You're paying for the packaging." I was like, "Okay, so you just educated me. I won't do that again because I paid a lot of money for this cream."
stuff like yeah, that you don't want reminds to. me of my mama, and I used to always tell her that she thought she was some kind of witch doctor with her vitamins and lotions and potions.
And now look at you.
Cooks, are you a witch
No,
doctor?
I'm a witch doctor, girl. Yeah, please.
Oh, the witch doctor. I was in love with you.
I just made a grilled cheese with
Ooh,
pepper jack cheese.
you're lucky we don't live closer. Or my son would be stopping by because he loves grilled cheese.
Yeah.
So do I.
I love grilled cheese once in a while. I don't make it often. You know what I mean? It's one of those things like you forget about. Sometimes I'm lazy when it comes to lunch, and I'll just make like a PB and J just to put
Oh,
something in. I eat to survive. Frank eats because he loves food, but I eat to survive. I don't eat
Frank
because I
and I would get
enjoy.
along.
Yeah, he loves. Forget about it when it comes to restaurants, and oh, that's his jam. He loves it.
I
Me, I'm just like,
seriously
oh my
will
god.
drive like I'll drive to meet my friends for like I'll drive hours to meet my friends for lunch or dinner.
In a good place. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Frank too. He will drive. He did it to me on my birthday. He told me, "Oh, it's just like 20 minutes away." The restaurant was almost an hour and 15 minutes away. I'm like, son of a bitch. He goes, "No,
Where'd you
you'll love
go?
this place." He took me to some freaking steakhouse, and I'm like, "What? I don't want to be here." They literally, it was my birthday. They
Oh,
literally wanted to put me on a saddle to sing me happy birthday. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening in my world. So Frank goes, "Oh, be a sport." I'm like, "No, I'm not
and
sitting on a
did he
fucking
take it to
saddle."
Lone Star or not Lone
I
Star?
don't know
Texas
where the
Roadhouse?
I don't know where it was. No, it wasn't one of those places. It was
Oh,
like
okay.
a little restaurant, but they were doing this silly thing. I'm like, yeah, I don't do that. Please don't sing me happy birthday either. And he was like, "Oh, you're no fun." I am fun. But I didn't want to come here. I wanted to go to like a nice seafood place, you know?
I love
Uh,
seafood.
but he loves his steak and his prime rib. That's his
Oh,
jam. He loves a good steak.
Can Frank adopt me?
Oh,
I don't want Morbid to be my
Philothea.
daddy anymore. I'm sick of that
Philothea's here. Wait
daddy.
a minute. What's happening with Philothea? Am I saying it right? Philothea? Philothea? Or am I putting the
Philothea.
wrong
Philadelphia?
emphasis on the wrong syllable? I don't know how to say it. Philo-
Philothea.
Philothea. Okay.
We just call
Philothea.
you. Oh, that's not Thea, is it? From the.
Wait. Morbid and Gypsy can dox me, but it's just free advertisement. She does give zero fucks. I love that.
She's so
Apparently,
funny.
is Ryan going after you? What the hell's up with Ryan anyway? Don't mind me while I eat. Please excuse the noises. So if I'll mute.
He blocked her. She just wanted to get married and be in love forever, and he just blocked her. It's so rude.
She's so pretty. I don't know why he would block her.
Wait,
Ron needs to get
Brian
offline and
blocked
clean
her?
that apartment.
He won't say my name anymore.
Shampoo
What?
that carpet.
Yeah, she does a lot of art.
Hold on, he's mad that you drew Betsy. I can't. That man. I
So
don't
a
know.
There's a whole
gorgeous
saga on
woman.
her page. You gotta watch it.
So a gorgeous woman that's funny and does art gives him some attention, and yet he blocks her. What the hell's wrong with him?
Yep, Team Ryothea. She's selling shirts, y'all.
Who's selling shirts? Sorry, I was getting.
Bellathea is selling Ryothea shirts.
I want a shirt that just says Gypsy Rose, murderer.
Wait, he was with an NFL player? Why do I miss so
TikTok
much?
safe words.
Yeah, why do I always
Murderer.
sometimes I miss a lot of Ryan drama. I don't know why, but
He's not interesting.
I don't know.
I'll watch the shorts on him.
Yeah. I don't know. I find them, him and Ken. I love how they said, oh, if we were with Gypsy at the time, we would not have done that. That Gypsy said, you know, it's one thing that my ex and Ken said they would never have gone along with that. Yeah, because they're not a freaking disabled guy collecting a permanent disability with the mentality of a 12-year-old. How are they going to compare themselves to Nick? What is
Well,
wrong
to
Right.
be
with
fair, the jury is still out on that.
Yeah, but they have to have some kind of like mental whatever to want to be with that, and I don't
I
know.
think it's kind of like a little perversion thing or whatever. That's just my opinion, because her acting like a kid that's a little bit different, in
Yeah.
better words.
That's
You know?
bizarre. How are you going to
Yeah,
be
it's
attracted
weird.
to that? When Ryan said, oh, I fell in love with her when I saw her in that documentary. She's so cute. Cute. She looked greasy. She looked like something wasn't right up there. What are you talking
Right.
about, cute?
Yeah, but before he met her, did he shower every day?
Wait a minute. She
Listen,
said
it's not
something
his fault. Once he seen her in them prison khakis, it just right to his soul.
Do you remember that
Yeah,
we
looking
all
like
saw
a
that?
child.
We all saw that woman with that greasy hair. She said something in the phone calls to Christy, or was it to Rod, to somebody, that makes sense to me now, that she had to put grease in her hair to avoid getting lice in prison, and that's why her hair was so greasy.
And then said she flushed her
Yeah.
ID so she could get a new picture because that picture basically was not flattering.
Yeah.
You realize that all state-run prisons, I don't know about the private because I never worked the private, but all state-run prisons check you when you come in the door for communicable diseases and parasites and all of that.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. But I thought it was interesting that she said that that's why her hair was greasy. Am I getting
Yeah.
shut? Oh, I
They're
got
going to,
She was probably
Like-
afraid to go take a shower.
yeah. I highly doubt that they would let lice, get that bad. Where
Well, she
they
was
just
in
have
a
They
to.
jail.
wouldn't
at the
because
time.
the guards are around it, and so are the nurses that they have on
Right.
staff, right? Because at that point, you're not just exposing inmates,
Jail.
you are
She
also
didn't go to
exposing your
Chillicothe yet.
staff.
Yeah. She wasn't in Chillicothe yet. She was in the jail at that time.
Wait, the email or the one where she's talking to Christy?
Yes, it's a prison
Okay.
call when we should go over the calls, right? I
Well,
really
no,
want to
because-
play the calls.
Because I think that the prison
Ask you
calls
how to play
are
the calls.
different than the jail call.
What happened?
The jail calls are the one where she's like, "Oh, can I call you mommy?" They're the
No,
jail calls.
and this is the creepy thing when she calls her. I don't know why, but I get very, very creeped out when she calls Christy mom. Somebody that can delete their mother who took such good care of her. I don't care what she says, whatever grift was going on. That woman made sure that that child did not go blind. That woman made sure that that child was well fed through that feeding tube because she was depleting. That child was 30 pounds at 8 years old.
You know why
Right.
it's
And
creepy?
how are
It's
you gonna
because
talk?
Christy's
How are you
daughter
gonna
is
talk?
Christy's
I'm
daughter
sorry,
is
go
her
ahead.
trigger. That's what's creepy about it to me. Sorry to interrupt. I didn't want to
And
lose my
we'll get
thought.
into that.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
because to me, your mother literally saved your life.
She
And
fucking
then you're
carried
gonna
her
go,
around. Sorry
yeah,
for
and you're
interrupting.
gonna go and disparage this woman and call another woman mom. Let me tell you, if you could delete your mom that way, don't ever call me mom. I don't want to be on your target list. No way. And another thing, yeah, is this thing with copying Mia. At one point, I thought, is this is a troll? She is trolling the community with this. I felt, and how is Christy okay with Mia being used in this troll? You
I
know what
think
I
that's
mean?
why
I
Christy
just,
hasn't been around.
yeah, but Christy was with her the other day. Why is Christy okay with the community
Because it was her
seeing her
birthday.
mimic Mia this way? Like, if that was my daughter, I'd be like, look, I understand you want to troll the anti community, fine, but don't use my daughter as part of that troll. That's what I would tell her.
I
Mia
think
needs to
Christy's
set a
only.
boundary.
I think the only reason that Christy did do that was because Gypsy was alive and she was there to watch the baby so she could go out.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't
yep.
like, oh, it was planned. I think like Gypsy was doing her live and Christy came in because she didn't seem really happy about
I
her
think
being
she
in
only
there.
calls Christy mom when it's convenient. Like it
Yeah.
depends on what place
Yeah.
they're in at the time. Because sometimes when
Right.
she
She'll
goes
say my
live, she'll call her
stepmother
Christy.
or my
Yes, I have heard
stepmother.
her say
It
that.
all
Yeah.
comes back to her jealousy of Mia. So if you're
Hold up.
jealous of Mia, how come you want her mama to be your mama? It's the single white female concept.
All right, from now on, I'm going to do my lives that I could show certain things because Bev did a
Okay.
video, and we know we all love our Bev. Bev made me laugh my ass off. She did a video mimicking Gypsy, like doing a lip sync, and at some point she pulled her underwear out of her butt and sniffed it, and I'm like, "Fucking Bev makes me laugh." If you're not following Bev, I don't know why, because
She's
that
I know
so
girl
she
will.
funny.
She makes me laugh so much. And Philithea, girl, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how they don't attack Philithea the way she does the eyes and everything. My
Girl, they
I
think
God.
think
she
that
actually wanted to marry Ryan. That's the best part is they think she's serious. Her satire content, they are
No
taking
way.
serious. I promise you.
Gypsy thinks that she can be a wedge between Christy and Mia. Now that
Yeah.
Mia is states away, I think she thinks she can slide in there now.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
wild.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because obviously Gypsy's not going anywhere.
Gypsy didn't get even a happy birthday this year
Yeah,
from
I
Mia.
didn't see
Yeah,
a big, and
There's a
35 is like a
but Mia
thing, you
did.
know?
But Mia did.
Yeah. Mia
Like,
did.
oops.
ugh.
Yeah. Oops. I guess they troll her in their own way too, you know? If you think about it. I think the only person I really saw go all in on the birthday was Sheena. She made a post, I thought. Um yeah, but as much the creme brulee thing, really I found at that point I went, yeah, you're doing this on purpose. You're doing this to troll the community and you're using your sister to troll a community. I would not be
She has
okay with
had
that
creme
if I were
brulee
Mia.
before.
Yeah, and I would not be okay
I
with
swear.
you using me to troll a community the way she's using me. Mia should put her foot down. You want to copy me, that's one thing, but not obvious shit. Because I get it. You know, your sister has
Yeah, but
lived a
Mia
life you
doesn't want.
haven't.
Gypsy, you chose
Yeah,
Dreamer
but
and Morbid. That's your mommy and daddy. Now you got to stick with your choice. Stand by
I
your
mean,
choice.
Dreamer did say she loves her like a daughter.
Oh my God.
That's my
Ew.
sissy.
Stop. That's creepy.
That's why I call her
Dreamer did
sissy.
say that.
That's why I call her sissy, is because Dreamer got up there and said she considers Gypsy a daughter. All right, then, that's my sister. Hi, sissy.
There you
Hey,
go.
Wims, do you like
There
having
you go.
Gypsy as your sister?
I mean, it makes Thanksgiving difficult, but
Yeah, I mean,
Put
who
away the
carves
knives.
like
Sissy's
is the
coming.
turkey cut free?
I mean, I got other
Oh,
brothers and sisters out there that
get
I've never met, so she can just, join the ranks of them. It's fine.
You know, my
Well, I
cat
was gonna
sleeps
say
like a
since
dog. I swear to God, my cat plops himself on the floor. You know how a dog will plop themselves in the middle of a
yeah.
walkway? And that's my cat. This cat is freaky. I'm telling you. I'm looking at him right now. I'm like, you lay down like a dog. I maybe because he was raised with dogs. But right now he is dead asleep. Bro, you got to move. Okay, stay there. So, Fancy was fun this morning. That was a fun conversation. I learned so much about Fancy from you guys,
What
especially
about Fancy?
Stevie. Stevie is like, she knows everything about Fancy. I didn't know that Fancy is now like crying about how she's relating with Gypsy, with what Gypsy went through, because apparently Fancy has her own trauma with her mom, and she is now has this connection with Gypsy. And I don't know, she blames everything on Christy. She
Well,
says I think she wants to make up with Ken and Gypsy.
well, I will say this because I've known Fancy for a while. And do you guys remember when Gypsy and Christy when when Gypsy got out of off of probation, or not probation, but she got out of prison? Do you
Yeah.
remember that like Christy was doing her thing and Gypsy was doing her thing, and then there were all these people like in the middle? Well, that's kind of how it was when Gypsy was in prison. Like
Yeah.
Christy was running everything on the outside, but once Gypsy got out of prison, the roles changed, and I don't think Christy was able to handle that.
Right.
Well, the phone calls from the prison are interesting because Christy is sounding more like an agent than a family member.
Well, look
You know
at
what
it.
I mean?
It says on
Yeah,
her
she
thing
wanted
that
her
she
to call
knows.
Dan Glywell.
Oh, that was wild. And then Christy said to her, oh, isn't that the man you ran away with? And she was like, yeah. And then Christy says, that man is a PDF. And Gypsy was like, no, he's not. Yes, he is. That man is, in my opinion. If he thought Gypsy was 15, then there's something not right with that man.
But
Christy just
Gypsy
wants to
also
pawn
called him
her
a
off on
pedophile.
whoever will take her. She wants Gypsy far away from her and her daughter, so she is trying her hardest to get Gypsy in a successful relationship so her and her daughter can be safe. Just own it,
Yeah.
Christy.
Yup.
I would
agree.
be like, if I had a daughter that was a murderer, or stepdaughter that was a murderer, and my own daughter, I'd be protecting my own daughter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, I would not want her mimicking my daughter. I wouldn't want her using my daughter to troll. There's a lot of things that I would set a boundary with Gypsy if I were
Yeah.
Christy. But I think
Right.
Christy is okay with all of it because, first of all, I think Christy loves the drama.
Oh, she
And
loves the attention.
yes, and the attention, and she loves the money.
And yeah,
She
and like
loves
their
it.
trips to New
She
York
added me
and
within
Yep.
5 hours of me coming into the community. That's how on top of the drama she is. Within 5 hours of me going on panel and saying that Dreamer was my mother and we have nothing to do with her, Christy followed me and I immediately blocked her.
Girl, you are kidding me. See,
mm-mm.
that's very telling to me. That tells me that woman
Right.
is hanging on every word in this community. And this is why I tell you, ladies, do not fight with those people. That's what they want. They want you to engage with them, to fight with them, to, I will talk about whoever the hell I want to talk about, but I will not engage with them. Don't come in here. Stay over there.
I'll
Shoot.
stop talking when you stop platforming the woman that starved and abused me and my brothers. That's when I'll leave the community. Y'all sat on a
No.
panel the other day and said you wished I would have never stayed. Well, that's how you get me out of the community. You get Dreamer out of it. There you
Yup.
go.
But
There's your
no, we're not
terms.
letting you go. You're stuck.
Yup.
You're
And how
you're
they
stuck
have the
here, Wim.
audacity to judge anybody in this community. They're going after Nell. They're going after me. I will say whatever the hell I will never apologize to them. That's number one. That's never happening. Don't talk to me about what I said about Bree when Bree is saying foul shit. And don't talk about somebody being racist or homophobic when you're sitting there on a panel that's using a picture of Michelle Bowden as a man. That is a racist trope. That is a transphobic racist trope against a black woman, a woman of color. So you don't get to play high and mighty and superior to anybody if you're sitting in there laughing about that.
Well,
That is disgraceful.
let's not forget the things that Gypsy said publicly on her Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh. Why don't they bring that up? Because sure enough, if they found stuff of ours from 10 years ago saying shit like that, they would be all over it, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they go
It's
back
always one
deeper.
sided.
Yeah.
I look. I love
Nice.
how they say. This is what gets me. They say, "Oh, that was 10 years ago. Gypsies changed." But then there's Bree digging all the way back like 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah, on other people.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. It's hypocrisy at its finest. And the irony of them talking about Chewy when they're sitting there with a man that says the vilest shit about women. That's what I don't understand. Why are you co-signing a man going after women that way, talking about their appearance, making AIs and lies? I mean, come on, please.
I just don't want to hear the prison phone calls where her and Ken are getting nasty and her and Ryan is getting
Yeah.
nasty or any of her pay pigs getting
Oh
nasty
yeah.
with her. I don't want to
Please.
hear that
I,
shit.
I can't. I can't. My nerves. I can't. I can't listen to that. Just put trigger warnings on those calls, please. But I'm sure they're gonna be vigilant in what they put out. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I'm
I mean,
sure if they're there,
it's a
well,
lot, isn't
they
it?
have to
Isn't it
be
like
there.
thousands of hours of
Yep.
phone calls?
Yep.
Man, that girl was on the phone a lot. Shit.
Yeah, but well, yeah, she was on everybody else's money. Hell, for she had all these people sending her money and putting money on her books, putting money on the phone just to be able to call. Why, hell
My
yeah, they put it on
God.
an inmate debit is what they're doing.
Wow. That's something, huh?
Yeah,
She
she was
let,
talking.
let
Look, she was.
this is why this girl throws away things like it's nothing because she's never worked for anything. She has never gone without. And I don't want to hear when she was in prison. No, she got plenty in prison. She
When
had a
she was
lot of
in
money.
prison, she was getting all kinds of stuff. She was talking to Christy on the phone, talking about, I got some mascara and I'm going to dye my
Yeah,
hair. And once I'm here for a year, I can bleach it. And I got some new shoes. Like,
girl,
People can
please.
dye their hair
And then
in
she had
prison.
Rachel because she couldn't have
Apparently.
much money in the account. Something was going on with Rachel. She was like using Rachel to do stuff for her too. And Rachel was doing it not to be scammy. She was doing it to help because she probably saw that,
that's
Rachel
why that
isn't a
picture
strong
was so.
person.
That's why that picture was so important to Gypsy. She wanted a more attractive photo on her
Yeah.
shit so that when people would write her, she could get money from them and whatever, anything to pass their time.
And
Yep.
there's I think it's in the emails or the other voicemails where she's asking she's asking what's Christy to send the sexy pictures to her. What?
The fly pictures, the
What?
fly
So
ones. That's what she
yes.
called them.
Hi, Ann.
And welcome up.
Hello. Good morning.
And
Well, good afternoon.
¿Qué pasa, ma? It's okay, honey. American, it's all right. It happens. I just let you up just in case it wanted to come up. How you doing, Ann?
we're riding the
I'm doing
train.
okay.
We're riding the train,
I'm,
Ann. Straight to Gypsyville. No, I don't know.
let me
Hellsville. I
tell
don't know.
y'all, these phone calls are gold.
Go,
Gold.
girl. When she said, I don't know whether to dye my hair dark or burgundy, I'm like, girl, you just deleted your mother. What the hell is going on here? How are you people having conversations like you hear her talk to her father and her father's like giving her a side eye over the phone. You could literally feel it.
Yeah, you can't. He doesn't even want to talk to her.
Yeah, because it's just disgusting how she's acting like a little baby. I don't know. Don't tell me that girl didn't know her age. She knew her damn age. Stop.
She knew
Yeah.
her age.
This was a grift, all of it between her and her mother. But trust me, I don't think Dee Dee was innocent in a lot of things.
Not at
But I
all.
think that Gypsy played slow to her mother as well to avoid a lot of things,
Right.
to avoid working in
Yes.
some way. I
I
think she
believe
didn't
that
want to do
too.
schooling, so she was like, "Mama, I can't. It's too much." And you know what I'm saying?
I
And
think
But
she
that
really is
Gypsy,
redacted. She truly is. I
oh
mean,
yeah, Frank was
but
watching a
she just put
video.
it on. She played it real thick.
she
Frank
has
was
sense in
watching.
all the wrong places.
Yup. And Frank was watching a video, but it had no sound because I had it in my ear, the earbud. But he's watching her move and he goes, "Oh, she's not all there, is she?" And I went, "No." He goes, "No, I mean, she's slow. I could see it.
Yeah,
Look at the
she's
head
slow.
bopping." He goes, "I could tell by
She's
the way
very
the
slow.
eyes are searching the room that she's lying." He
I'm
goes, "Look how
coming to
her
you
eyes
Mhm.
live
go all
from
over."
Mama's gravestone, Missouri, and I'm about to jump in the snow.
No, she was supposed to be falling
Yeah.
in the snow. But how'd she get her ass up on that banister in the first place? Anybody ask
And
that question?
Yeah.
can I have a question to ask? Somebody made two videos, one of her going in the snow and cheering, and the other one was kind of like blocked off, like redacted, and she was in her living room cheering. Was she snood? Was
Yes,
she?
yes, yes,
Yeah, she
yes,
was.
yes.
And
That was the
what was
videos
she
that she
cheering
sent.
about?
That
Well,
because she was cheering herself on is what it was, because she had made the video or whatever. But those are the videos where she was like, "I'm gonna show you my tighten holes now." Yes,
laying in
Oh,
her mama's bed.
stop.
yep.
Ew.
That was in
Laying
the
in her
living
Yikes.
mama's
room.
bed.
No,
Oh, that was
there
in the living
is.
room? I thought the
Yep.
Titan hose was in the
And
No,
bedroom.
then
she was
she's
nope.
in
They
the
It
had
was in
me
her
car
in the
mama's
with
living
bed.
room in the middle
She
of the
was in the
day.
car with Ken cheering that same way when she thought she got
Yep.
the title of a song right. So this girl, like, there's nothing about her that's changed.
No,
I'm
nothing
trying
at
to
all.
No,
find something,
no,
anything that shows a form of maturity or so. I don't see it at all.
She
no.
doesn't.
She's
I
the
don't know. She
same
doesn't have
exact
that.
person.
Is Mama
Right?
Cat
Yeah.
pro or anti? Because they just came in.
I
Ooh.
think
I'm not
they're
sure.
anti. I
Okay.
thought I've seen them in the
Who is
anti.
it?
Mama
Mama
Cat.
Cat, are they pro
Oh,
or
I think she's
anti?
anti. I think she's anti.
Okay,
I
just
don't
wanted to check.
know.
No,
Just
not
wanted to
Mama
check.
pancakes.
Cat.
Not you, Pammy. We all know who you are, Pammy. You see, Pammy, who,
Yeah.
me?
Like, I'm not
Hey,
anti.
Yeah.
Pammy.
I'm
Listen,
not
Mama
pro.
Cat,
because
who sent you? Who
Aleph, I
sent you?
think, is in the comments. Aleph is in there. Trust me, Aleph knows the players. So she's
I
like,
got two
out.
saying she's pro and one saying she's anti. Now I got two saying she's anti. Now there's
That
another one
mama
that says
cat,
she
that
loves
mama
She
Sheena.
cat,
loves Sheena. She
that
Okay,
mama
loves
cat
say no
is
more.
Sheena.
not a good
Well,
player.
that's a good one to get rid of.
Oh, she
Well,
loves Sheena. Oh, wow.
Mama Cat's a spy. Get rid of her. Out.
Bye
Mama
bye.
cat was in on that phone call with Katie
Block
Cakes
it.
and them,
Oh yeah.
giving
Now,
out
does
that
it
private
block it from my
information.
account? Does it block it from my account completely?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I want to do
She
that.
was
And
on what? Who? She was on what phone call?
So
what?
that Mama Cat was part of that phone call. Do you guys remember when Katie Cakes had that phone call and they were discussing Wilson?
I think
Yes.
so.
When, that was when they put all of Wilson's information out and stuff because they thought they were on a private live.
I feel like I blocked Wilson out of my
I can't
mind.
find her on the list. It won't let me bring her up.
Somebody might
Okay.
have snatched her up, but she could be in here on ghost
I
mode.
think she left.
I can't find her either.
And
Well,
Yeah, I
just know
can't
Nanny,
for the
find her
if
either.
future.
she's anti and still talks to them, she's not anti.
Well,
Right.
obviously.
The
If you
No way.
talk to
conclusion we
those
reach.
people, you are not anti
Yeah,
Gypsy Rose.
yeah, because I've ended all connections with those people in any
Yep,
way
you have
whatsoever.
to.
And in my head, I have to put it in my head, if you're okay with Gypsy, then there's something deeply wrong with you.
Yes.
I
Right.
cannot abide anybody thinking that what Gypsy did was necessary in her life. What she did was the most horrific thing that she could do. And she got away with it because,
Right.
let's face it, listening to that girl on those calls, she's not struggling. There's no remorse. There's no feeling like, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I
I
still
will.
don't see it. How do you talk about your mother and all of this constantly and then say, I want to be known for something more than my crime? Well, girl, that's all you talk about.
Well, she's a
You bring it
Machiavellian
up.
narcissist.
You bring it
Okay.
up because there is nothing about you that's interesting. Nothing.
She can't
Without
even
it,
hold a
you would,
life.
yeah.
She need her friends. She's like, where are
And
my
let me tell
mods?
you, if Ken leaves her, I guarantee you she's already talking to men on the side.
She started talking
There
about my
is,
kids there.
Oh
What do you mean he
yeah,
leaves her?
and
What are we
Ryan.
talking about?
Right.
yep,
And Rogie.
that
Don't forget
girl
Rogie.
is on
Don't forget
dating
Rogie
Rogie now.
was
sites.
definitely that Red Bull at 6 o'clock in the evening.
Girl, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
let me just
sorry.
say,
I have
let me
to,
just
Bring me
say
hold on. I
that
too,
good
gotta
Red
mute
that
for a
Bull.
minute. I gotta mute for a
Ken,
minute. You girls talk amongst yourselves.
Ken really needs to come out of the closet because if you can't tell he's a rainbow man from that phone call, then something's wrong.
And it's okay if he
He's
is. It's okay to be
Yeah,
gay.
there's nothing
Yeah, there's
wrong with
no
that, but
problem
stop
with it.
pretending.
Exactly. We
Right.
all know that he's having a lavender relationship with Gypsy. We all know that.
It's
Totally.
okay to be gay. It's okay to be bi. Just be truthful to who you are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I don't get into all of that, but I will say that Gypsy's emails were the one that brought it out, like for people to
Yes,
question
she's
it.
the first one that said it. Well, no, I mean, that confirmed what I suspected.
What did I
But
miss
these phone
today,
calls are
ladies?
gold, y'all. They're gold. And I know she's going to be mad.
She's gonna get online and be like, "They don't affect me. The past is the past. I don't even see what's going on. I deleted TikTok."
And Bree will be crying in Discord.
Hold on a minute, because somebody left a comment on Instagram, I think it was, or Facebook. I don't know. Oh God, I wish I would have screenshotted it. Apparently, Ken was in Miami or something recently, somewhere in Florida, and they go, "Oh yeah, he's known for visiting the bathhouses in this area." I guarantee you, his grinder is lighting up
Oh
while he's
yeah.
here. And
I'll be.
apparently, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he goes on these trips to like Florida and shit. He gets his fix and then comes back. And that's cool. If they have an open relationship with
I
that
don't think they
Gypsy's
do.
okay. I
I
think
think
Gypsy would
Gypsy's
be
too
okay with it.
jealous.
I
I
think
don't. I think
Gypsy's,
she's too controlling and too jealous.
well,
Yeah.
I think she's jealous about other women, but
Women.
she
Yeah,
doesn't
not
consider
men.
men. Meanwhile,
Right.
the men is what she really should be worried about, because one day that man's going to say, you know what? I think I'm going to come out. It might happen. You know what I'm saying? But I don't
I
care.
agree,
Like,
Aleph.
Let your
Totally staged.
let
Me
your
too.
freak fly. Let your flag fly.
Freak
I don't
flag
care.
fly.
Freak flag fly. But it wasn't us that said it. Nobody in this
Nope.
community said that about Ken. We got it from Gypsy herself. Okay, so he
So
needs to
if
stop that.
And Ken
Saying,
does
"Oh,
work in Florida.
oh yeah,
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 I
he
think he's
does.
always in
He works in
Florida, and I
Florida.
think he comes in once a month or so to make an appearance, so it looks like they're together.
You know,
yeah."
Gypsy's
I don't
in that
believe that he
garage,
lives
that
here.
converted
Why would
garage
you
over in her mama's
travel?
house, daddy's house.
Why would you
Yeah.
travel back and forth to work instead of just moving your whole family down to where your place of work is? That makes zero sense.
I
You
because
think
know,
I don't think
she doesn't want to leave Louisiana,
yeah,
and
because she'll get eaten alive.
somebody said that it's because of the parental right thing. That's what I heard.
Nah,
That
I don't
because
believe none of
I
that.
went over that. It's not parental rights. All they need is the custody and visitation orders in place.
there it is.
I
All
don't
that can
think
be
she'll go
arranged.
because
She might go just to torture her sister.
Hello,
yeah,
Michelle
no,
Bolden. Michelle Bolden gives 0 Fs.
I
Gotta love
love it.
that.
I love
She's so
Michelle.
funny.
Gotta love Michelle Bolden. She gives 0 Fs. Don't come at me on the comments, girl.
Exactly, Tina. Raina was trying to protect Ken. Raina picked up
Yes.
on that bitch immediately.
Hey, listen, I would. I have a son, Ken's age. If that was my son, Mira, we were talking about that today too. I said to Frank, how would you feel if he told you he was going to go visit somebody in prison? He goes, no, Frank said, there would be a major sit down in this house because that boy ain't going nowhere. There's no way I would allow my son to date somebody in prison. Because
I would have called
Exactly.
the cops
Ken's
on
not
that
an
blanket
ugly
video.
guy.
I
No,
would have
he's
called the
not.
cops immediately. I wouldn't care if my kid's mad at me or not. I'm saving your life. I'm calling the cops.
Damn
Toots.
right.
Well,
Ken is not
What,
an
supposed.
ugly
baby?
guy if Pee Wee Herman and Forrest Gump had a baby.
Well, no, he's not ugly. You're so bad.
Oh
He's
damn.
not ugly. But he is like doofy, like he's dumb. You know what I'm saying? I don't find him to be a smart guy. I think being around Gypsy makes him feel smart, but he's not a smart guy, you
Well,
know?
because he's smarter than her.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? You know these men that
But
surround
is he?
themselves with women that they think they're superior to? That's Ken because he thinks he could talk to all women the way he talks to Gypsy. He's condescending and he's rude. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not Gypsy. Don't talk to me like that.
Ken's
I
intelligence
know my
shows when
worth.
he won't remove that baby out of that environment.
Exactly. And stop saying you're protecting your daughter when you're allowing all the shit that's going on. I remember him and Gypsy laughing on a live. Did you plug her in tonight? And I'm like, why are you going along with that?
do
Why are
you
you
think that
perpetuating that nonsense?
do you think that maybe Gypsy only has like Gypsy doesn't have the baby all the time, so someone else has custody of her. That could be why she won't move. But I
Exactly.
also
Because then she
Well,
would have
this
to
is what
watch
I
the kid all
think.
the time. Yeah.
Y'all know I
I
don't believe there's a baby. I know it's a shock. I know y'all are all shocked. What I think is going to happen is Ken is going to take the baby and leave, and we'll never see them again. And Gypsy will be a victim. Oh, he took my baby. He took my baby. Poor Gypsy. I think that's what's going to happen.
I think she'd be happy if he took the kid. I always said when Gypsy got out of prison, I said, this girl's going to try to relive the 20s that she lost in prison. And she is.
In a way, I think you're right, but I also think that she has an
but 20,
appreciation for the baby because that's leverage over Ken.
Oh, yeah. But eventually, she's going to get tired of Ken and she's going to want to branch out to other men. Trust me, once she knows that she seems like the type of girl, once she knows she has you, she doesn't want you anymore.
yeah,
She's
like with
That's how she
Ryan.
was. Yeah. Yeah.
hilarious how firm Anne stands on the fact that there's no baby. Like it makes
Yeah,
me stitches.
I
I haven't
mean,
She
changed
don't play.
since she announced
And
her
don't play.
pregnancy. I have not changed my mind about that.
And
I
listen,
mean,
we can all look back on that billboard and say that that was the funnest time we ever had
Oh
on
my
Oh
this
my
God,
God,
app.
that
yes.
was the best thing I've ever
Come on.
seen.
That was
I
the
show it to
best troll.
everybody, and I'm like, this is the gift that keeps on giving.
That
Y'all,
was
her
the
eyeball was
best
coming out
troll.
of that head.
Girl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Again, oh, they're not even down there. 5
Stop,
minutes
stop,
Fuck the
later.
stop. Girl,
haters.
fuck
Gypsy don't
the
give a
haters.
fuck.
My minor child. I
I think
still
it's
laugh
wild.
about that shit. That was the best
They
troll that
paid
this community could
the
have done.
billboard.
$1,000.
The billboard, and what else was a really good troll? The billboard was the best. I can't.
We
Yeah,
paid,
she was
oh,
big
they
bothered
Oh,
by
paid
that
a
billboard.
thousand
oh
dollars.
yeah.
They could have
That
fed the
was.
homeless.
They
I
could have fed the homeless. Get the hell out of here. We could do both. We could feed the homeless
Yeah.
and troll you, Gypsy. How's that? The
I
hell out
think
of
Hey,
it's
here with
wild
that
Kevin.
that she'll go
shit.
sit for hours to have extensions installed, and she'll go
Yeah.
on these
She
work
could have.
trips,
She
but
gave
she
away all
throws
her
her baby
wigs.
instead of doing her baby's laundry and hanging it and putting it in a dresser, she throws it in a storage tote.
Well,
If
instead of
she
buying
did
a home, you're getting extensions and Botox.
if she did
What?
The book
research
Well,
signing. The
on
book signing,
extensions,
girl. What about that book signing? Brie acting like she was head of security.
I I was so shocked when I saw Brie.
yeah.
I couldn't
Girl.
believe what I was seeing.
Oh, hold
it
on. My husband is texting me. Hold on.
Gypsy, sissy, let me give you a piece of advice, sweetie pie. With bleached hair, if you put extensions in it, you're already saying it's thin and damaged. You're going to have more breakage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Evidently, she didn't know that part.
And why did she dye it again?
Because she wants to be that blonde bimbo. You don't know? Oh,
She'll
don't forget
never
the
be
blonde
that
bimbo.
girl.
She be the blonde bimbo. That's what she want. She want to be that blonde bimbo. Yep.
She wants to
I'm.
be Mia, and she
She
will
must be
never
Mia.
be Mia.
She does want to be Mia.
Yeah,
Mia should be careful
yeah.
because Gypsy will pull an Ed Gein on her and she'll be wearing her flesh.
Well, that's why Mia left.
Yeah.
Mia
You
was
know,
smart.
Andre didn't put an application out in Florida for any old reason. He did that on
Listen.
purpose so they could get
Listen.
out of here.
My husband just texted me and he goes, if you need anything from the supermarket, I'm leaving now. What? Does that mean? So I just text him, does that mean you're already out or you're still in the store and are asking me what I want? He goes, I don't know. Do you need something? I'm like, you're not answering the question. We're going back and forth here because I don't know if he's in the. This is what this man does to me. You all are going to see me lose my mind one day and you're going to have to bail me out because I'm a snap. I'm a snap. Oh no, now he says
Oh,
Not the teacup.
I told him
Well,
I
you let
told
her.
him I want graham crackers and marshmallows. I want to make s'mores for dessert. I thought that was a cute dessert, no? I make dessert every night for after
oh,
dinner. You don't think
oh,
that's a
nice.
cute? I thought
Oh,
that's a
that's
cute dessert,
cute.
right?
We
Like a
used to
few
do that when we were
s'mores.
kids.
I'll do them on the stove. I'll do
I
them
can't
on the
make my
stove.
husband dessert. He'll get fat.
Yeah, I always make a dessert, and I have pineapples that I freeze.
Ooh,
Crushed pineapple that I freeze, and then what I do is I run it through my Cuisinart thing, and it makes like a sherbet. It's
oh,
delicious.
nice. Do you
It's
add anything to
delicious.
the pineapple, or just the
I
pineapple itself?
sometimes I add sweetened coconut flakes, and it
Okay.
tastes like a pina colada or
Ooh, I
coconut
gotta try
cream.
that.
Yeah, put cream of coconut in it with some coconut flakes, and it tastes like pina colada sherbet. It's really good.
Oh, I'll try
But
that.
I always like to make dessert with dinner. So tonight I wanted to do
Pan
graham
Pan, that
crackers.
sounds good with a Reese's cup. Yummy.
Yeah, right?
Mm.
Oh, I like that. I got Reese's cups too. That's a good idea. Anyway, I'm sorry I interrupted. What were we talking about?
So
Frank,
I have a I have a question. I missed a lot today because I was working when I wasn't supposed to be. So what did I miss today? Anything
Girl, you
exciting?
missed
Or
a live with Fancy. Apparently Fancy had a live that now she supports Gypsy, and she was crying that she relates to Gypsy because of her own mother. And
Oh my
girl,
God.
cry.
and what do you make
Anyway,
of that, Anne? You've been in the community from day one. What do you make of Fancy?
Flip flopper. Always
There you
thought
go.
that. Same thing I think about quiche. Flip
Uh-huh.
flopper.
Now,
Yeah.
Anne, you know Fancy was never
Well,
against GRB.
now I saw some of Fancy's live yesterday
Yeah.
when she was talking about, uh, how she basically, I don't know. It sounds like to me that she's in line with it. She was talking about the podcast a little bit, and then she went right into Audrey and all of that. It was like she was all over the place
Yeah.
talking about, um, but I mean, I feel like she just right now supports Gypsy, whereas
And what
before,
she's doing to Audrey is disgusting.
Oh yeah.
listen, I just can't with that. That's vile and disgusting.
Hi,
It
Lala.
really
I haven't seen
is.
you in ages, Mama. How you doing, Lala? Haven't seen Lala in ages.
oh, thank you guys for all the gifts.
Yeah, thank
Again,
y'all.
don't claim to be an
Yes.
advocate against abuse while sitting there and using Audrey's son to attack her, because you are, in
Yeah,
fact, being abusive towards that child.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah. And she made the comment like, I don't know why she was interviewed for the podcast, and like, whatever, lady. Like, I can't with her. I don't follow her, but she pops up constantly lately on my FYP. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who pops up? Who you
I'm
talking
good,
about?
sweetie.
Fancy.
I'm
I
good,
don't have her
sweetie.
Well,
blocked,
you
but I
don't want
don't
to see
follow
her,
her.
block her. She won't
Yeah, I'm
pop up
gonna.
Yeah,
on your FYP.
I
Yeah,
think she blocked me before I got a chance to block her. And then she'll unblock me every once in a while. She'll unblock me and come into my life. Fancy, stay away from me. Mija, you give me the willies, okay? I don't want to be around you, girlfriend, but I am going to gossip about you. How's that? If you're going to do crazy shit on this in this community, I have every right to talk about it. And to me, to hear her say how, oh, it was all Christy's fault and, I love Gypsy or whatever, like, that's not the impression I got from that woman when I first met her. I thought she despised Gypsy, and she said that there was no medical abuse and that they turned against her. I don't know for what reason. It's always switching up
well,
with that woman.
here's my problem with all of that.
Hey, y'all.
Fancy and her, or Fancy and Sheena and Bree and all of them. Apparently, they all have these medical records and they all have these banker boxes of evidence,
Right.
okay, to support Gypsy. If you got it, show it. Sheena
Exactly.
said last night in Moon's Live, well, when I was with Gypsy and them last month or whenever it was, Bree went into Gypsy's and came out with a banker box and full of documents, and I was sat in the back seat and I was looking at them, and when people ask, well, are you going to show it?
Who is in
We
She
Yeah.
got
said it
to
was Bree's decision to show him, not Gypsy,
exact,
Bree.
what?
exactly.
Yeah, just
What?
So,
like Bree can discuss freaking medical records with her
right? First of
uneducated
Doesn't
all,
ass.
Bree didn't Bree claim to have a giant flash drive or something full of hundreds of thousands of records
Oh,
of
it's
They
gypsies?
can't
3,000
find it.
pages.
They can't
3,000
3,000
find
pages.
it.
Okay.
pages.
All right. I'm exaggerating because it's fun to exaggerate. But
I
Yeah,
yeah.
know.
yeah.
Yeah. So what happened with that? Did Bree ever do any
No,
no,
research or
no.
no, right?
no.
Apparently, she's supposed to be doing I heard, I can't even remember where I heard this at, but apparently she's supposed to be doing a documentary or something,
Who?
and that's why Brie, and that's why she has all of this
Oh,
information.
God.
What?
And I'm like,
What a
I
you know,
joke.
can't.
First
Can
of
you
all, I heard
imagine?
that she was talking mad shit about me, and I'm over here. I said, listen, she could say all she wants about me because I'm sitting by a pool while she's doing court mandated work. Don't freaking bother me, girl. I don't give a damn about Bree
Didn't
saying
you have
mad
two
shit.
primaries?
Mind
Oh,
you,
yeah,
that
don't.
panel was not about Gypsy to begin with, which brings me back to my original point. They go on
Uh-huh.
panels when it's not about Gypsy, and then it turns into it.
Right.
Exactly. And that brings me to my next point because I've gotten a couple of messages today and I've seen comments here about
Uh-huh.
Moon is allowing people from that side into her panel and they think that Moon is up to no good.
All of them were in the
That,
chat, like all of them.
I'm gonna
what?
say this. I don't trust Moon. I'm not her friend. So there's that.
Well, Mooney, I always liked Mooney. If she wants to have them on her panel, that's absolutely her choice. But here, you will never see those motherfucking people here again.
Oh, I'm so
Never.
happy to hear that, Cooks. It makes my
Pa la
day.
mierda. Those people, hell no. I am
I just
done.
I just think Moon is trying to give an opportunity to, how can I say this? I just don't think she wants any more added drama,
Right.
you know. And last night's conversation, I don't like Sheena at all. I would never have her in my life. I would never have her on my panel. I'm with Cooks on that. None of them will ever be in my live.
Yeah.
Not that I,
You
Who's
can't
saying
do
Ever.
it.
that?
No.
but that being said, I understand the point of trying to, you know, keep the peace to a certain extent, if that makes any
No,
sense.
you see it, and I don't feel that way because
Uh-uh.
I watched Keish do it for 2.5 years, and
But
I
that's
think it's
There
Keisha's
is
bullshit.
no
prerogative.
peace to
Keisha
keep
has
if they're blocked.
always
If you
Keisha's
block them,
always showed them showed both sides, and Keish does get disgusted and she'll block them once in a while. But I think Keish is done with a lot of nonsense. But I'm going to tell you
Yeah,
something.
okay.
I don't want any part of those people. I
Uh-uh.
don't want to engage with them. I'll talk about something if they've done stupid shit. Yeah, I have every right. It's our community. We could talk about whatever the hell we want, but I'm
Hmm.
not going to engage with them. I don't want to hear anything. And I don't ever want to hear anybody here saying that somebody over there is saying that they're outraged. I don't care. I don't care what the hell Sheena's outraged about. I could give zero bucks about it because I am sick of those people saying, how did, and where's the outrage for this? Where's the outrage for that? Girl, the entire outrage is that you support a murderer, period.
Yep.
Period. Because how the hell are you going to sit there with a girl that blatantly lied to you about a lot of things? Once those 4 years came out, all of those women should have been side eyeing Gypsy because she lied about a lot of things to them. And
Instead,
you're
they
going to
Exactly.
called.
sit, you're
And
going to
that's
sit,
my,
oh, violation. And with the clout, I don't know why. Fudge.
Oh, and causing
lame.
problems
Man,
again.
that's not fair.
He didn't
That's
even
not
do
fair.
anything.
I got flagged for hate speech or something. That's not fair. And didn't say anything that I wasn't saying. And here's the thing, that's what they do. They
Mm-hmm.
will report. We've already seen it. They were in their Discord like little flying monkeys. Let's go over here. You all got to go and report now. Let's go over there. And Gypsy clapping her little hands, telling them to get to work. That's embarrassing. I might ever be a flying monkey for a murderer. That's bizarre.
Yeah, it's weird
Starlight.
and sad.
Starlight is here? I thought Starlight was mad at me.
The fact of the matter
Starlight is
is if
here.
you're trying to avoid the drama, you don't put them up on panel. You block them.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Agreed.
Hi, Starlight. They are not welcomed here. I don't want to hear any explanations about anything from them. What I want to do is play those calls, and I want to see Fancy crashing out because that's mad funny. I don't care what anybody says. Keish played it this morning. It was
Yeah,
freaking
there's
funny.
And that's why
There's a
they
bunch of calls coming out in there.
Yeah, they got to comb through them to remove sensitive information.
Because
Hi,
I
Starlight.
My,
yeah, because I've been seeing a few of them released.
I've got to come out.
Hold
I got
on.
to
Up to
close
6 of
out
them
and
right
come back
now.
because it messed up my screen.
Oh, did it freeze up on you? That
Yeah, hold on.
happens.
I'll be
Let me
right back.
disconnect you. Yeah. But let me
and
tell
that's
you, does anybody know where Keish got Fancy's live from? Because that
Boston, is it
was, I
on your
want to
channel?
listen to it again. I want to listen
I
to it
think
again. It made me
it's
So
laugh.
on
Boston
YouTube.
records Keisha's lives and posts them. So if Keish played it on her panel, it should be on Boston's.
Oh,
hmm
yeah, that's right. I didn't even think of that. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to listen to it again that way because it was so weird. What's up, Starlight? And you
Why do you think
okay?
I'm mad at you?
Oh, I don't want to get into it.
Why,
Oh,
I'm not
man.
mad at you.
Okay, good.
I was
Good. I'm
never mad
glad.
at you.
I'm glad. I'm
Hey,
glad.
Starlight.
Hey, what's up,
Starlight, what do you
everybody?
think of the calls, girlfriend?
Well, I just saw Ashley Baby put one out, so I'm like, God, have I seen them, heard them all yet? I don't know.
Oh
Missing
my
the
God,
fun.
girl.
But she
Yeah.
is
Starlight, when you
such
going
a.
live?
There's 3 of them
Starlight,
out.
you need to go live.
I'm going live next week. I
You
will be
have
back
to.
to my regular
Okay, good.
schedule.
You have to do a live with the phone calls, girl. I think more
I
will
will,
come
and
out by
then
then.
that podcast should be out by then too, so we can go
Yes.
over that as well.
11, I think.
Did you get interviewed, Starlight? Did you
Yeah.
I
get
didn't
interviewed?
request to be. I thought about it. I was like, man, I kind of want to talk to that dude, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. He's probably talked to enough people.
I
Oh,
think
that
so.
pretend podcast or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I
those
heard he
I
spoke
just
calls,
with
hope he
like,
Bree.
talks to someone that's going to stand up for DD.
So
I
isn't
heard
yeah,
that
that
man
exactly.
trolling Gypsy? Is that what's going on? Is
Who?
he this
I don't
podcast
know.
guy?
I don't
I brushed him to the side and I was like, I don't care. I don't care because I already see him like going towards a certain narrative, but that was at the very beginning. And now that these other clips have come back, I'm like, huh, what is really happening here? And I did not know that his whole shtick, or what he does with his podcast, is he exposes frauds and scammers. And you're talking to the biggest one.
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
And
So is
I
he
heard he
going
interviewed
Right?
to?
Bree. Did you hear that he interviewed Bree?
Yeah, I bet that went well.
Oh, girl.
Can you imagine?
Girl, stop. I
Sheena
can't
said
even
her stuff got cut because she got an attitude with him. She said that last night on Moon's panel.
What'd she say? Say that again.
She said that, like, I guess her and the guy weren't getting along the best, and she
Who
got an
said that?
attitude with
Imagine
him.
that.
And so he ended up cutting her interview.
Fancy said that or Bree?
No, Sheena said it on Moon's panel last night.
No, DD
What?
was my
That's
friend.
Stop.
hilarious. That's a
This
sec
is getting
Bree.
She said she
better by
couldn't
the
control
moment.
her impulses, and she had the impulse to tell him to shut up like 3 different times.
What? Wait,
What?
That's
Bree
so
did that?
rude.
Oh
No,
my
Sheena. Sheena said it
Sheena.
last night on Moon's Live. Sheena said it.
Wait, Sheena interviewed with the guy?
Jakey.
Yeah, that's what she said last night on Moon's panel, to my understanding.
Oh, good Lord.
Starlight,
She
you
said
should have
she
Right.
couldn't
interviewed with him.
control her impulses, and I put in the chat that that is not something to brag about.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to hear it
Again
because
with the impulses.
Sheena lies a lot.
Yeah.
Li-
Oh yeah. Girl, but
I
I'm
can see
dying
that.
to
What?
hear.
Sheena lies? Huh?
Fancy said that she
I
was
thought she was
deceived
top
by him,
tier.
and that she felt very deceived by him, that she asked him,
What?
Fancy, you haven't heard Fancy's live yet? Girl, go
I
listen to
heard
Keisha's live.
I
It's
heard
so good.
I never heard her talking about the guy, but oh God, Fancy. I just can't with that woman. I swear to God. Because as soon as Gypsy or her case like start getting attention again, she'll be right, because she's so done with the case. Fancy's
Yeah.
done with the case. How many times have we heard that she's done with the fucking case? Be done, woman.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Am I wrong by thinking that Gypsy and Ken were in their late 20s in 2019? They were in their late 20s in 2019, right?
Yeah.
Ken and
Yes,
Gypsy?
yes.
So how do you classify that as kids?
Who said that they
Yes.
were kids?
Who said they were kids?
Oh,
Fancy did.
Fancy.
Yes, that
Oh,
they
for
were
fuck's
kids
sake.
talking. That they were just
About how
fans that
Fancy
were
was
talking.
they were just
crying. Did
kids
y'all see
getting
her
together and they were
She
crying?
was
falling in love.
crying. She
She was
was
crying for
triggered.
what?
She was crying, and 2
Anne,
Just making
seconds
sure I'm
later,
this
she was
call with
fine.
Ken just really got her, and she had to call Bree and cry to Bree on the phone about it.
Oh dear
Yes.
God.
Yeah, she's really upset.
Yeah.
You know, she
Oh
just
my
That
sees
must have
things so
God.
gone well.
I'm
differently
upset. I'm
now.
gonna call Bree.
But she just sees it so differently now. Everything's so different.
Everything is different.
No, bitch,
Everything is.
nothing's changed. Sorry, I'll
Flip
be quiet.
flopper. Flip
Is it
flopper.
true? And I want to know
I
if
see
this
it
is true.
from
Is it
Dee
true
Dee's
that
point of view.
Fancy sang a song to Gypsy? Somebody said that Fancy did a video
Oh, I have
singing
no
a
idea. I
song to
left.
Gypsy.
No,
Oh my
Fancy
God.
used to think she could sing at one point,
Oh
and I think
Lord.
she sang a song that was called Gypsy, but this was like way before the Gypsy
Oh my
case,
God. Well,
Cook,
before
you
all
Dee Dee
I
was
never
know is
ever.
seen the
she
fancy
was.
video when she's singing the fancy song and her husband tells her to
Yeah.
shut
Yeah,
up?
Shut the fuck up.
yeah. Did you yesterday in that live? She goes, "My life has been so much better since I quit talking about Gypsy. Like my marriage is better. I'm not fighting with my kids. I'm not having to talk about this case all day long and annoying my husband." Talking to him about it, and I'm like,
Oh my
dang,
God.
girl, like that, you really did make it your whole life, I guess.
Mods, help
Yeah.
me out with
That's
keeping
all
an
it
eye
took.
on the door. The numbers are climbing up in here, and I don't know all these names. And the
Yeah.
chat says there's a lot of new names popping up. Eyes on the door. Help me out.
Yeah. And
Mind me,
Aleph is
Cooks.
I'm
on it
here.
too. Aleph is good with that too.
I'm
I'm
not a mod
watching it too.
on this
Hold
account.
on. Hold on, Ann. Espérate un momento. Un momento,
I'm a
mija.
mod for Audrey, or not Audrey, for Ashley. Ashley, baby.
There you go, Ann.
Thank you,
Did
Mama.
y'all
I'll
Fancy's
take
so
hear
care
the
of it.
How
call?
come I had to block her from this live earlier?
What happened?
Hey,
I
Boston.
said if Fancy is done, how come I just had to block her from this live earlier?
Fancy's
Get
so
out of
done
here.
with this
She came
case,
in.
Wims.
Yeah,
She's
she came in under
done.
Fancy Nancy. I had to block her.
Freak out of here,
Um,
girl.
I saw on Ashley Babies before it came over here one of the calls, but it's not the whole call. It's
That's
like a snippet, and it's Gypsy, I guess, talking to maybe HBO people. She's
Oh, I got to go listen to that.
yeah,
I
I
have
don't know,
to go
or some
listen
sort
to
of
that.
interview, and she's talking about how. Well, okay, hold on. Let me gather my thoughts because I've heard so many. She was talking about how she didn't know it wasn't normal until, like, Nick would say, "Why can't you come see me?" And Gypsy realized then that things weren't normal because she couldn't just get up and go see someone when she wanted to.
That's the
Oh my
weirdest thing I've ever heard as
God.
an
that's
excuse.
because she couldn't understand what was going on because of her mental capabilities.
No,
Y'all,
she
she
couldn't
is
get out of that
really,
wheelchair
really.
because she'd been lying about it for so damn long. That's why. You couldn't get up because you
Well,
wouldn't
that
stand the
too.
fuck up.
That too.
And you know what? I bet you, I bet you that if Dee
And she
Dee felt
could, and she
better,
just wouldn't face
and
it.
I bet you if Dee Dee felt better, and she said, "Oh, I kind of like this guy. Can we whatever?" I could see her going out there or meeting or taking. She look, the whole schmurder could have been taken out of the picture. She could have just hopped on that dang bus and never looked back.
Right.
But she never bought herself a ticket.
I don't think Dee Dee would have went after her if she went to another.
How would she have
state.
found her?
Listen,
Yeah.
you got homeless vets out on the streets in their wheelchairs, missing legs, and they're just rolling, right? Ain't nobody stopping them. So no
Exactly.
excuse.
Exactly.
Like if the
A bunch of Lieutenant
Dan's
Dan's out
can do
there.
it with their flag flying off the back of their scooter, she surely could have done it from her wheelchair.
And
Oh
then in one
man,
of
now
those
you
phone
got me
calls,
with the song in my head. That rolling.
did y'all hear her talking to Christy about Dee Dee and how
Yeah.
Bobby had done an interview and said that Dee Dee got what she deserved, and Gypsy was kind of like, "No, I don't believe that." And then Chrissy's just still pushing, like, "Yes, basically like, oh yes, she did," and she's shoveling
I didn't
shit
hear
in
that
hell.
interview
Oh
yet.
yeah.
She
Don't
didn't say
get me
that.
I
I
out
saw
of
didn't
the
hear
movie.
those yet. I
Oh,
need to go
and Dee
listen
Dee.
to
I
that.
didn't hear
And
that.
Dee Dee tried to stop the wedding. Yeah. No.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
but that is actually kind of true. She did call the priest.
Okay, hold on.
What
No.
wedding?
It
Oh, and she brought up
hold on. The
Eradicate
thing is,
Sebastian. Sorry.
Oh,
Did you hear that?
hold on. The thing is whenever Christy and Rod were trying to get married, they were trying to get married in a Catholic church.
Exactly.
Because Rod and Dee Dee were already married, Dee Dee went to the church and told the priest that, look, he's already been married. And she didn't think it was right for him to be able to get married in a Catholic church again.
Yeah.
That's what that was
would
about.
have had to have to get married in the Catholic Church. He would have to have the wedding annulled.
Let me play this snippet.
Oh, so it's like religious purposes.
Yeah.
this isn't normal? Yeah, I think it was just the fact that, she didn't like him to be my friend, and he just kind of told me, well, you're 19, why is your mom still telling you who you can and cannot hang out with, and why can't you come visit me, and things like that, and it just made me realize that my life is not normal because, other people can go visit other people at someone's house, but I can't. Right. It just kind of sparked me wondering, why am I different? Right.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't get out of the wheelchair.
Normal?
Yeah, because you wanted
Because
to
you're a
pray
freak.
that you were an invalid so you didn't have to work or have any responsibilities in life. And I
Well,
believe
she also
that.
said that she didn't want her friends to be mad at her. She didn't want people to be mad at her. So I think she's just a coward too. At that, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't stand up not because you couldn't or you didn't want to, is because you knew you had
You're
a lot to
lying.
explain to a lot of people that where you're dragging yourself around like a slug.
Exactly.
And I think she liked being carried around.
I wonder if her mama continued to cover up for her after she started questioning, well, why am I different or whatever she says. If her
I think
mama
everything
started questioning
changed.
that and was like, okay, well, if you're different, well, we'll help you get on your feet. Because those shoes in that closet, I'm telling y'all, my daughter had those shoes. She had to have them because she's got cerebral palsy. It's spastic cerebral palsy. She can walk, but she had to go through 12 years of therapy. And she had to wear those braces with those shoes on her feet for like a year. And at the end of the year, after she got finished wearing them, they still looked brand new.
No, she never
Because
used
she
that
wasn't
shit.
going outside and playing in them or wearing them anywhere. But they were to help her correct her gait and to correct her feet because her feet turned so bad. And her feet she had drop foot when she was born because her Achilles tendon was so tight that she couldn't she couldn't bend her foot like it was supposed to be. So they stuck her in these shoes. Y'all, I know of plenty of kids that are dealing with walking and have been in those kind of shoes.
And she
The
still
only way you're going to
walks
get those
funny.
inserts in those shoes are through a therapist.
My
Through a
son had 'em.
therapist. She had to have therapy somewhere.
She said that on one of the lives that she did do, that she like physical therapy or some shit. I can't remember.
Okay, now I
She
can weigh in on this as I had a kid that had to go to physical therapy to relearn how to walk because she was paralyzed from the waist down from her autoimmune disease. They are so thorough in those appointments. Like they leave no stone unturned. I mean, they had us doing wall sits, they had us doing walking, they had wedge mats that they had
Yeah,
to be
but what do
able to
they
prove
do
they
if you're
could go
wheelchair
down.
bound? If you
Oh,
can't do that
Wimberly,
stuff?
you know you took them donuts and sweet talked
She
them.
was never wheelchair bound, y'all.
Yes, she was
She
to
was
people.
never
Like she
wheelchair
wasn't.
bound.
No, she wasn't. But she was pretending to be.
I want to play
Is
this
what I mean.
snippet.
So the physical therapist thinks she is paralyzed.
That she deserved it and things like that, and she's burning in hell and stuff like that. I want to think about that kind of thing. I mean, I think what happened is bad enough.
I don't know if she is up in the pearly gate, to be honest. I've talked to a lot of Christian people about it, and they said if she asked for forgiveness, that's where, she'd be. And I'm all, like how, I don't know. I don't know where she's at.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to get you upset about it.
Right.
I don't think she deserves to be in heaven. No, I don't.
Oh my God.
That's not up to me.
That's not how
God.
religious
And she's only mad because
Thank God it's not up to
The way I
them.
feel about it is, she done me wrong, I done her wrong, we're even.
What did her mama do her wrong with?
Yeah.
We're even?
Play that
Oh, that's
again.
something new.
Hold on a minute. What
Have
did
you not
she-
heard that?
no.
I had never heard that before. She
Oh,
done me wrong, I done her wrong. Oh, we're even.
you should hear the whole call.
Where is the whole call? I've been looking for it.
Some of them are on. They're like scattered. Some of them are on YouTube though. There's like a 26-minute call.
I can't find who is actually putting them out because there's so many different.
Yeah.
Me either.
It's Gypsy,
That's
Wolf
smart,
Dog.
Yeah, but Ashley Baby
Blanchett.
put one out.
Like everybody's
Hold on. And then Ashley Baby has put one out, and then Audrey's put one out, and then this YouTube channel is also
Right.
putting some out.
Yeah,
The smartest way to do it is to go through multiple creators. So when they attack one, there's still multiple. Then you put them out.
Everybody needs to put them
That's
out.
smart.
Yep.
Tammy, can you
So
put your
let's listen to
YT
some more of
handle
this.
in the chat,
Oh,
please?
Morgan Elena has
happened?
some. Okay.
What?
What happened?
And Cammy down in the comments said, I uploaded all 5. So I just asked her to put her YT channel
Morgan.
in the chat.
Stress PT and wheelchair stuff. They still
Morgan
do
just made
PT when you're in a wheelchair. Like they focus on your reflexes. They work on standing in frames. Like even if you're paralyzed, they do physical therapy on your legs and feet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
let's
knew a little
listen
boy
to
with
some
that.
more.
Morgan.
You know what I'm saying?
Morgan.
I mean, I know you're not. So I'm on the fence with it. Really, I am. I mean, on my angry days, I've said she has fought with the devil and she has taken over hell.
Wow.
I have said that. I'm
You hear
sorry
that?
if that offends
Yep.
you. But, and I did talk to, like I said, people that are very religious. I even talked to the deacon that has been knowing me since I've been 4 years old and has watched me grow up, and in the grocery store, talking about it and, asking him his opinion and, and he has told me the same thing as everybody else. If she asked for forgiveness and it was true, and I'm like, but he knows she's lost. Well, I'm going to agree to disagree with you at this time.
So Gypsy thinks she got even.
What? Yep. That's Gypsy's mentality. She did me wrong. I did her wrong. What?
Yep. Look at how she attacked. Look at how when Ryan said something about her, she attacked him and spilled all his rug use.
Well, think about that video in the foyer. The video in the foyer where she talks about that if someone comes for her, it's
somebody
war.
on the pro
Family,
side.
friends, she don't care. It's war.
Somebody on the pro side messaged me, and I'm not going to say who, and they said, don't you think what you said to Bree was wrong? And I went, no. You come at me, I'm going to hit 10 times harder. Does that sound familiar to your little friend? Don't fucking come at me and then try to hit me with any kind of moral fucking clause here, because that's not happening.
I'm going to hit back 10 times harder. You don't like it? Don't come at me. Period. And that's how I feel about Bree.
And all we're doing is spreading the facts.
Yeah. So don't pull that shit on me. And this is how they feel.
Yep.
Like they could say and do whatever they want to people. And the moment they get it back and they're clutching their little Timu pearls there, I gotta be upset for them. Get the hell out of here. Nah, girl. That don't work that way. And Bree has done and said a lot of vile shit. And my husband, when he saw her comparing me to Epstein, my husband was like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
And he goes, that's not cool. I don't give a shit what's going on in this community. I said, don't worry, baby. Mama know how to hit back hard. I'm not taking that shit.
Didn't Bree try to compare Gypsy to an Epstein survivor?
Wait, what? Did she really?
Serious.
I
For
think
fuck's
so.
sake.
Yeah. And let me tell you something.
The weirdest thing that Bree has ever said, and this, not the weirdest, could be one of the weirdest, was when she said that the reason that Dee Dee said, please don't hurt me, is because she was afraid that Gypsy was going to leave again and leave her alone. And to her, that was the hurt that she was talking about when she said that.
It's BS.
I'm like,
It could be.
Wait. But
It could
Gypsy
be.
never was allowed to leave the house.
I don't know. It just seemed
It
like
wasn't the hurt she was
I
talking
think there was
about.
a lot of hurt going on in that house from
Yeah.
Gypsy. Not physical, mental. Like Gypsy was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think Gypsy was doing that shit.
But then Gypsy even said that her mother never physically hit her.
Oh no.
Do you guys
She punched
remember
her in
that?
the leg.
She
said.
did say that.
She said
I
that in
don't
a
believe
lie.
Dee Dee ever
She
hit
changed her
her.
story
Me
about whether her
either.
mother hit her or not. It constantly
Yep.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that her mother spoiled her. That her mother.
Yes,
Well,
She
she
can't
did.
make up her mind what her mama did.
It's all who she's.
I
It's
thought
all
she-
who she's cosplaying to.
Yeah, I thought
And
she was all
I
like,
have a question
no wire
for
hangers
Bree out
Gypsy.
there. I know someone will hear it. Bree, why can you easily hand over all of these medical records that you have, but you won't just let anyone else see them? Like if they're
Right.
so like I don't get that.
If they prove that we're wrong, then why don't you show them?
I think those medical
Exactly.
records are probably full of everything that Gypsy doesn't want us to see. And Bree's too lazy to do the research into what they actually say. This guy's not going to do that either, by the way.
Yeah,
He's
but
not
you
going
know what?
Just
Yeah,
a
but
little
then-
housekeeping. Please send your daily heart me.
Oh, Wims, you're so sweet. Yeah, but I'll tell you, I don't know, girl.
I don't think
Mhm.
Bree has anything. I really don't.
I think she
I
does.
think she
I
has
think
a piece of
Gypsy gave
paper.
her some
Remember she said
binders.
she had the videos, but she was stealing them from Into the Weeds' page. She got caught.
Wait, wasn't that the night that she got arrested? That she was going to pick up a big
Yeah, the
flash drive
journal.
or something?
The journal.
No,
Dee
she
Dee's
was going to
journal.
hang out.
Dee Dee's journals.
Yeah, she said she had Dee Dee's
Allegedly.
journal or some shit.
Oh, I thought
Oh
you
my
meant the other
God.
first
Oh.
situation.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
Again,
probably Christy wrote.
again, if the evidence in those boxes, flash drive journals support their side and that we're
would-
all lying and wrong, release it. Prove us wrong.
It would have
Right.
been done already. It would have been shown
Exactly.
already.
If
I
Dee Dee
think
was
that's my
doctor
point.
shopping and doing all this crazy lying medically, why would she meticulously
Yes, she did
document it all and save it all? Because that's what they have are Dee Dee's records. I don't think these are records they wouldn't pull. This is stuff that Dee Dee kept record of. Like if you ever see when Fancy will pull out what Christy gave her, it's in a binder and it was Dee Dee's binder. I've seen it in the crime scene photos.
Yes. Yes.
Isn't that the
Dee Dee always kept
Records. Mm-hmm.
but isn't that the binder that Fancy has?
She has one of them. I think Dee Dee had more than one.
Here's my thing. They're all nuts.
I'm hoping what Bree
Agreed.
has is because like Fancy's pickup, I think in 2001, 2002. And I would like to see everything that happened before that.
If I'm right, weren't they offered to Christy and she didn't want them?
I think they've been in storage.
And she can get them if they wanted them.
Bree says she has them.
I don't think she does.
I don't either. I don't think she has a slip of paper.
Nope.
Yeah, because Bree tried to say that to Justin, that she was going to show him all these medical records that actually shown proof that Gypsy was telling the truth and all this. She never even shown Justin
Because it
anything.
doesn't exist. I think the documents exist, but I don't think there's anything in there that
Bree
proves
can't
a damn
even freaking
thing.
read them.
Right, that too. But yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, she is a doctor and an attorney and a producer,
And a candlestick maker.
I guess
glitter
And
maker.
math
A glitter
professor.
maker.
Oops, I said
So
it.
she
Nailed
thinks
that.
she's Barbie.
The
Oops,
summer
Becky.
glow up is a cover up for getting Botox for her drool. You can't change my mind. Sissy needs Botox because she drools.
That's what
Right.
I'm wondering. Is she really going
That's
to get
possible,
Botox?
Wims.
I thought she already had it done.
Why does that
I
bitch
thought-
need lip filler?
I thought
I
her
thought
lips
she was
looked
doing it to
fine.
get her
It made her
tongue to
lips look
not like
crazy. Did
Yeah,
you
but
see
you know,
Gypsy's
like
lips?
licking. You know, she goes.
Yeah, I thought it was to stop the licking.
Or
She
the
I
just
think
Well,
need
she's
a
if
gonna
y'all
drool.
watch her
This
now,
tongue.
she really tries to hold the tongue in.
Yeah,
Gypsy
Yeah.
just
But
needs
she
to
can
let her
control
ass hold. She'll be
After
alright.
Botox
she can
too, though.
she
So
can
she could
control
be
it when it's a clipped up video, but her on a live
Yeah.
stream, ooh,
she
that
could
tongue
be
was a
doing
In
the
that
flicker.
licking
in
because
that
she still
interview
feels
with
like
that
she's drooling.
in
What?
the interview with the guy, she was licking, she was
She
thrusting
like
that
had
tongue like
what
crazy.
made her look like
Yeah.
that? She looked like a golden girl, and then she was she did she looked like
Sophia.
70 years old in that.
I'm wondering if she didn't
But she
think.
also like doesn't have a stitch of makeup on it. You know, Gypsy's all about her makeup.
I
Yeah.
wonder
So
Oh
if
what
they
yeah.
made
kind
her
of
get on
cornered
there
her.
looking like that?
She wants to look
I don't know.
vulnerable.
She
It's
wants to
a
be
whole PR
vulnerable.
trick. Look at
You
all
know
the
what?
That's a
YouTubers
Her
when they make an
triangle
apology
forehead.
video.
Do you
that's a
think
And
good point.
that maybe it was like, oh, this is just gonna be a practice run through or something like that?
Do you think he did
oh
that to her?
shit.
Oh man, that'd
Maybe
be
he told her I need to
bullshit.
see you in the raw. Maybe.
And maybe,
Y'all, she's
yeah.
doing
I'm
it
just
for
saying.
I
sympathy.
don't nobody
She
want to
is
see
doing
that
it
girl
for
in the raw.
sympathy.
Her nose is
Sympathy.
sliding off her face.
Her nose is
Yeah.
It's all
bulbous.
for
Why does
sympathy.
her
That
nose?
way she can say, look
It's growing
look
back.
at what everybody.
It's down and wide. It's like a hammerhead or shark
It's
like
I'm
Somebody
nose.
sorry,
said
but
there's
you
a
know
My
how
nose is good one.
condition. There's a condition that happens after a nose job if it's done badly, or if your
Oh.
face just doesn't take it sometimes. And she shows signs of number one, not
Oh.
taking care of the procedure after it was done, but that her face is actually rejecting the procedure. Your
Yeah,
That
nose
is
I
maybe.
starts
agree
to
totally
with
get
you on
possible.
both
bulbous.
points,
Yeah, but
Cooks.
you know what? I also have another one. This is a perfect example about when you're little and you tell lies, your nose grows.
Like
I want to see
Pinocchio.
Gypsy do that arm challenge thing that Mia's doing for. I want to see
Oh shit, she
Gypsy.
wouldn't last 5 minutes.
You know it.
Yeah.
She ain't got no muscle tone.
Mia
It'd be
looks
like flap
Y'all
good.
flap
see
flap
Mia
flap flap flap.
announced her maid of honor as her
Yes.
friend.
Yes, I
I
love
love
that
it.
for
I
Gypsy.
love that
Love it.
video.
Let
I mean
me
she
I
tell
should
you
be
love
our
it
maid
for
of
something.
honor.
Gypsy.
Every time that Mia announces something, Gypsy loses a chunk of hair.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Trust and
So
believe
does
that. That
Parker.
girl is, yeah, that girl is like, she chunks. She like takes a chunk out. She's like, oh yeah, I'm not the bridesmaid. Oh, heck off a piece. Now she's going to get extensions. Do you know how hard it is to sleep with extensions in your hair?
She's gonna hack
Now
those out too.
Have y'all seen
I'm
that?
telling you,
You know that
I had
Michaela
tie-in ones.
Naguera?
Yeah, like I
yes.
had
Have you
Did
blue
you
seen her
ones.
see
hair?
Michaela's hair?
It's so
Michaela
bad.
lost a
Her hair is
fucking
Yeah.
hair.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
from, extensions. And Gypsy's hair is so short, like, I don't
Well,
know how
that's
many.
why you're gonna see Gypsy. She's gonna be out in public. She's gonna Britney Spears that
Mm-hmm.
head. You
Right?
guys remember Britney
Yeah.
Spears.
Yeah.
Did it
Yeah.
Gypsy's gonna
again.
run into a salon, snatch those clippers from a
Oh,
hairstylist,
shave
and
it.
just go to town.
She's already done that in private.
In
Yeah.
private.
Does
I
she
want to
have to
see
buy
it
more
in
No, when
wigs to
I
public.
give
got
She has
away?
married,
wigs.
She uses Ken's hair clippers to do her
She
yeah.
hair.
have to buy more wigs to
Yeah.
give away. Come on, those
Yeah.
wigs are $2,500 wigs. You don't want her to buy more wigs.
And
I
she
don't
did
No,
believe
not
she
I
gave
dry
him
didn't,
her
guys.
hair
away.
When
off
I got
either.
married, I had blue, like,
She
for your
saved the whole
something blue.
cat.
Your
And
something
who
blue. I had blue hair extensions put in, and they drove me
Oh my gosh.
insane.
Yeah, it's bad. And who took
They're
those
heavy.
wigs? Who exactly said, I'll take those ratty little wigs? Who the hell
They're
said
still in the
that?
She
closet. You
donated to
know
her.
They're
I
they're
in the
don't
still
believe
closet
Well,
she
with
good.
the
donated them on
canvases.
Good.
anybody.
They're
She's
in
still
the
mad
closet with
now.
the canvases, the microphone, with the
they're in the bottom
candles,
drawer.
with the
Like in
Yeah,
the
gaming
like
crime
she's
chair.
in
scene
the
video.
crime scene
You know?
photos,
Yes,
Star.
yes.
Cooks, I'm trying to
She's
Yep.
tell
getting
you,
another wig collection.
she
She
donate
will.
the wigs to her organization that donates them to cancer patients.
No,
Let
she
me see the
Did?
didn't.
Said
receipts.
she did. She
I want
probably
to
had
see the
Prove
to.
it,
receipt. I don't
Gypsy.
believe anything she
They're in the
says. Not
bottom
a
drawer, like
damn
in the
word.
crime scene photos. Yep.
Yeah.
She had more wigs than a man on the moon.
She's got
I
that
swear,
blonde
I
one.
think
Remember that
she
blonde one
buzzed
she
her
wore
hair.
to Jazz Fest?
Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
Oh my
God.
God,
That
that
Why
wig.
blonde
did she
wig.
go to Jazz
That
Fest this
blonde
year?
wig.
When
I
was
guess
when
his
was
child
Jazz
looked
Fest?
like
Did
what's
they
her
How
name
go
from
this
is
Deep
year?
Throat.
No, they
Ken
didn't.
standing next to her in that tacky wig and those tacky boots and going, "Yep, this is
Dancing.
my girl. I'm gonna take this girl in public." Girl, bro, what is wrong with you? I would
Did you
have told her,
hear?
"Girl, take that fucking wig off."
Did you hear his jail call, prison call
What?
with her?
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Did he
yes.
And
cry?
Gypsy
So
broke up with
Was he
gay.
Ken.
crying?
Manipulation.
Little
He was
puss.
crying at one point. It sounded like he cried.
Probably. He was in love, man. I don't understand how
How
these
could he be in
men
love
can
with a
even
murderer?
listen to her voice. It's
Murderer.
so
Oh,
ugh.
Some
that girl.
guys like voices
I
that are
think
high like
I think
this.
I think that Gypsy's his first real girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, God
Because he
only
Oh, she
likes
wasn't
knows.
his first real
boys. Because he
girlfriend.
likes boys.
He had another
Well, apparently
girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
Dee Dee
remember?
said Rod did too. In that phone call,
Mm,
she says that. Gypsy
What?
said,
wow.
What?
I think it was Christy, I think, said to Gypsy when they're talking about Dee Dee, she was like, she even went around and told people your dad was gay.
Oh
Oh
Yeah,
my
dear.
she
God.
has a thing with saying that.
No.
And no, Christy said it. Yeah, that she
Oh,
went
yeah.
around saying that. Christy
I need to go listen to these because I haven't
What
heard them.
Oh,
let
I
me tell
Anne.
you,
understand the Sebastian thing.
listening to
Yes,
Chris, to
Eradicate.
listening to how Dee Dee trolled Gypsy, I'm all in for it. It was great. She called the priest. She said,
Oh, shit.
don't be marrying those people. We're still married. Dee Dee was
Yeah.
In the
crazy.
eyes of
Yeah, they're still
God.
That's
married in the
awesome.
church.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
need to get to the bottom of this Eradicate Sebastian, okay?
Yeah.
Isn't
Because
that the
when
family
Gypsy brought
friend?
that up on a live, like what, 6 months or so ago,
Yes.
it was like, shut up, bitch. Like, where did you come up with that? And then she says it again, so I'm very curious what
And
that's
then isn't
about.
that Sebastian the word of the
Yeah, it was on their
And y'all, I
Wi-Fi.
had never heard of that, so I would like to hear about that too,
Yeah, they were
because
saying
I've
that Dee
never
Dee
heard that
was
of
saying
that.
she had a son that died, and his name was Eradicate Sebastian.
Yeah, see,
Ratty.
that's not the
Eradicate.
story that we
And they would
heard.
put
Ratty.
up balloons. They would.
Now,
She
I
said,
will tell
Ratty.
you this: that sounds like a story that Christy would have came up with to tell a lie on Dee Dee,
I don't
and only to
know.
make her
I
look
don't
bad.
know.
Yeah, but
Gypsy's
You know
the
what
one
I'm
didn't
that
Christy
pulled
saying?
that
have a kid?
Eradicate.
They
No.
made
And
her
what
look
a
like a
name.
harlot.
Where'd
Yeah,
she
she
get
had
that
Remember?
name?
Dylan by that time,
Maybe
and
she
she
had
was
a
pregnant with
miscarriage or
she was
something.
pregnant with the other one.
Maybe Gypsy was a
They
No,
made
not
her
that I
twin.
look
know
like a
of.
little harlot.
Where did that name come from?
I
I
Ratty.
don't
don't
know.
Never
I don't
know.
know
heard that
what it
in
was
my
about.
life.
I've tried Googling
Me
it, but I don't know
neither.
if I'm spelling it wrong or what, but nothing comes up because I was like, maybe
It's
it's off a
probably some
show.
vampire
You tried
shit.
like talk
I
to
can't find
text to see if
anything.
maybe you're
New
spelling it
Orleans,
wrong.
sweetie, your microphone. I think there's background sound. Let me see. Confirm.
Maybe it was Gypsy's invisible
Nope.
friend.
Is it her? Yeah, I think it was her. It's okay. She can unmute when she wants to talk. Um, yeah, Ratigate. That's an odd name. I've never heard that before.
Radagaze.
Radagaze.
It's probably
Radagaze.
some vampire name
I
and
can't find
something.
it anywhere unless I'm spelling it wrong. How do you spell a radagaze?
I
I have
don't
no
know.
clue.
Yeah,
It's so bizarre. Atticus is from, yeah, because I almost named my
not
son
at,
Atticus.
Atticus. I love that
I
not
name.
almost
Atticus.
named him Atticus, and he's mad that I didn't name him that
I like
because
Oh
he
that one.
God.
actually likes the name.
I
And my
love
That's
that
the
daughter, I was
too.
best
going to
book in the
name her,
world.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to name my daughter Scout and my son Atticus. But my daughter now uses that name in certain things, the Scout. So she always liked it too. But Atticus, Atticus, what is
A
it?
radagaze. Nellie, have you ever
Yeah,
heard of
Nelly
this?
spells it.
Nellie, have you
Okay.
ever heard this story though? Like, was Dee Dee known to go around saying she had a son?
I heard the story before about Dee Dee using Dylan's picture and saying that it was her late son.
Right, a radagaze, Sebastian. Exactly. Yes, that's what Gypsy says in the call.
Yeah.
But it's weird because she starts it out and she says, "You know, I just learned from Mike about, Mike Stanfield, that my mom used to go around saying that she had a son that
Wait,
died."
what? I got to listen to these calls again
It's
because I
in the
think I,
one you're listening to. It's just, I
yeah.
think it's before all of, maybe after that
She
part
was
you're
gonna
at.
name Gypsy Erraticus if she was a boy.
I
Oh,
wish, I can't wait for Starlight because by the time you go live, there's going to be a few more calls out and we can take
and
notes by then and ask
yes.
questions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And
So,
that podcast will be out too.
yeah, which is going to be quite interesting. But it's
Mm-hmm.
interesting that not only did Gypsy leave TikTok after she did that podcast, but she's yet to promote it. And she
You're
promotes
right.
everything that her scrawny little face is in. She promotes anything that she does, but she's not promoting this.
This
And it's
guy,
my,
like, at first I was like, oh, another idiot, right? But I don't know. I
right,
may be wrong. And maybe because if he is like, well versed in knowledge of, people who commit frauds and scams, he should be able to see right through her because
right.
I
That's
see right
probably
through
why he
her.
let her talk. It's probably why he
Yeah.
let her talk so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Like, but
best thing to do.
Making her feel
asking the
comfortable.
question,
Yeah.
Making her feel
why,
comfortable so she'll, be herself.
asking her why people would be like a fan of hers was a great question because she
Whoever's
could.
Yes.
in here screenshotting what I'm saying and sending it to people, go ahead and screenshot the full message.
Oh my
Screenshot the
God, why
full
are people
message.
screenshotting? Stop that nonsense, people. You
Stop
can
being
watch it on
Y'all
weirdos.
are
Boston's
weirdos.
watch it on Boston's playback. And by the way, please follow Boston 55 and give the lady a tip
It
if
was
you
in
can.
chat that they screenshot
Oh,
and
that's
sent it,
cute.
but they didn't send the
That's
whole
cute.
part.
That is mad cute.
That was cute.
That was cute. Hey, yo, we
It's
on my
Pammy.
on my live this morning. We were talking. Why isn't Gypsy? You know how Gypsy was in that basket, and her mom saying, "Where are your phalanges and where's your cranium?" Why
Yeah.
isn't she doing that with her child? Like I never thought about that.
Because
It's
she
like
don't have a child.
that is something because I was like, wait a minute. Well, she has a chance to let her daughter, show her up. She could learn the Greek name of it. But then I did. I was like, wait a minute. I never thought of that. Why isn't she asking where her fingers at?
Yeah, because she's
Okay.
spending too much time online. Who knows? I heard Casey
Yeah,
May got her wrench from Morbid. Congratulations, Casey May. I hope you
that
got
thing
that
been had that
champagne
wrench.
opened up
She been
and
begging
you're
for it for 3
enjoying your
years.
beverage.
Where's
She
my
got
And
that
what do
niece?
you do? What do
champagne.
you do with it when you
Hey,
get it?
Hannah.
I don't know.
Okay.
It means you're a mod.
I'm just messing with her because I heard she was in here screen recording. So I hope you got that champagne open, girlfriend.
Well,
It's not
that
that deep.
what's her
It's
name?
not that
Plenty
deep.
said that I need a shower curtain. So if y'all want to get me a shower curtain, you're
Girl,
welcome
they
to
got
do
them
it.
on the
It's a
TikTok
shower
shop.
we
They
don't
got cute
use.
ones. They got cute
They
ones on
got
the
Well,
nice
TikTok
we
shop.
don't
shit.
use that
I
bathroom.
just
I use
bought,
that bathroom for makeup.
you
I
know
I
what
have
know
I
two
what you're
just
talking
bought?
bathrooms. Some
about.
people don't
I
have
just
one.
bought the Koala, Portland Leather Company Koala pocketbook. And it's a little crossbody pocketbook.
Oh,
It's
I
so
bet
Ooh.
cute.
that's
Look it up.
cute.
What
And
is
I
the
got it on
brand?
it's Portland Leather Company. And
Okay.
it is the
I bet that's
cutest
cute.
little crossover. I paid $69 for it. And it's over $100 anywhere
On TikTok
else.
shop?
On TikTok shop,
I
girlfriend.
I want to
love
buy
TikTok
Cooks
shop.
and
Me
Louis
too.
Vuitton.
Right? God knows
I
how much
bought a
stuff I
brown
bought
one
on there.
and then I got the black one and then I got the brown one in a medium size. And the girl gave it to me for $70.
Oh,
So
were
I'm
you in
Y'all
like
can
one of
spending,
always
those lives?
y'all can
yes,
always
Really?
ask
I didn't know
Gypsy.
you
Yeah.
could. I've never like stayed in one to
I
see.
did
Oh
because
my
I've been
god.
dying for that koala crossover, it's called. And it's a cute little pouch. You know what I mean? Check it
I
Okay.
out when you
want a
get a
creamy
chance.
I
Put in
want
a
a
search
creamy
for the
sounding
koala
keyboard.
crossover and you'll find it. And it's so cute, that bag.
See,
So
there's like a lot of the items that I shop will come with a coupon. If they have a coupon, I'm like all
Yeah,
on
oh they
board with
will.
that
that's
shit.
why I got it, girlfriend, because I
Yeah.
had a
Mm,
good coupon. I said, fuck this, I'm getting
Yeah.
this purse. Because I don't like
Yeah.
LV. I don't like designer purses mainly
I'm
because
gonna buy yours,
they're
Cooks.
labeled all over the place. That LV is all over. I hate that shit. But this bag, I guarantee you're gonna love it, Starlight. It's so cute, so subtle, and it's a nice leather, a soft leather. You'll see. It's a cute
yeah, I'll
bag.
check it out.
I
Just
like
check out
eBay.
Koala.
What is it called? Japanese eBay. I got a coach on there that I had never seen before. Here, I love it. I found it on
Yeah.
TikTok by searching, and it's legit.
Coach is the one
I'm a
brand
coach
I'll
girl.
buy because Coach
Yeah.
is a beautiful and it's a vintage company. Like LV is for people trying to look like they have money. That's how I
That's
see it.
me.
Right.
Coach
Yeah,
is
that's like
very subtle.
HGTV.
Lenny, don't be
Look,
using that shit. No, I love Coach.
I
I
Yeah, I
picked up a
love
love
shower
Coach
Coach.
curtain, so y'all
bags.
already
Yeah,
know.
but you know what, Cooks? I the Coach bags aren't as good as they used to be.
You
I
don't
No,
like
they're
the
think
not.
so?
vintage. Get vintage Coach.
Get the
Yeah,
They're not as good
vintage.
as they
I
used to
like the
be.
older ones.
That
I
and
yeah.
don't buy new
Fossil. I
ones.
love
Get yourself,
Fossil.
yeah. I know a lot of people love their LV. I get it. I just wish, because I love the shape of their barrel bags, I just wish it didn't have LV all over it. You know what I mean? I don't mind
Right.
the little logo, but fuck, why it gotta be all over the bag? You know?
You know
Do
what
you
though?
know
Um,
I
I'm
don't.
Do the
40 and never
emperor.
touched one?
Yes,
I haven't
quality.
seen an LV in person ever. I
Oh,
haven't touched one. I'm in Georgia though, so I
You
don't know.
know,
I'm
to
right
I
in
me,
the
have one.
I'm in the
You
LV,
have
country.
one, Cooks. Don't you have one you're getting rid of?
my pink one, my husband won't let me get rid of it. Now he says I
Damn
can't get rid
him.
of it.
Damn
And
him.
I'm trying to get my granddaughter to take it. She'll probably take it when she goes to college. I told her to take it. It's a good bag.
No, she'll get
Yeah,
jumped.
she'll
Yeah,
get
No.
that's
jumped.
gonna be worth a lot
No,
of
I'm
money.
serious. No,
That's
you
she'll
don't.
get jumped. Yeah, it's a vintage. It's pink denim, which is very rare with LV.
Well, if you want
And
to
Oh.
sell it, you know
yeah,
exactly who to come to. I will be a
yeah.
buyer.
I love and listen, I also got a Frank bought me a pocketbook while he was in Boston in the aquarium. It's the shape of a fucking penguin. It's so cute. I want to
Oh
die.
my god!
I love quirky pocketbooks like that too. So I'll show it next time I go live. I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave my camera on so I can show
I have a
the
lot
bags that I
quicker.
have.
I
I
have
have
a
Do
few
you
another
like
different
bag.
Betsy
size
Johnson?
coffin shaped bags.
I have another bag
Yeah, do you like
that's a
Betsy Johnson?
telephone.
She does that kind of stuff.
Who? Betsy
Betsy
Johnson.
Johnson?
Yeah. Betsy
Betsy
Uh-huh.
Johnson.
I love
Johnson.
her stuff.
Betsy Johnson. That
Yeah.
sounds
Yes.
so historic, that name.
She's the
Betsy
one
She
that said
Johnson.
is a
Betsy
she's
whole,
the
Johnson's like
yeah,
out of
she's
the
an older
box.
lady, but she does skulls and stuff. She has
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
skulls
like an
and
out of the
person.
box type.
Starlight, did you
Yeah.
Ooh, I
watch A
love
They have
that.
Toxic
skulls
Love
on it.
Story on Netflix, Starlight?
Oh, maybe I gotta go watch
Yes,
that.
I did. That was weird.
Girl,
Was
what
That was
the
that
hell
weird.
was
crazy?
that?
I
That
would
was
expecting that plot
insanity.
twist.
Y'all,
What's
there's a
what's
new
it
one on
called?
Plot
Netflix coming
twist.
out about a lady that pretends to be pregnant.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that's gonna be
sounds
Oh,
hilarious.
what, like Taylor
Oh,
Parker?
Another one.
Oh, there's another
Another
one?
Did
one?
she
Yeah,
murk
another
someone?
one.
Did she snatch someone's baby like Taylor Parker did? I'm gonna be
Yeah,
talking
the
No, I
about
baby
think
Taylor
she
died.
Parker
does some
soon
kind of
too, by the way.
illegal. She takes some teen's baby, or so, I don't know what she does, but
Did
Oh
you
yeah, it's
guys
a true
Lord.
watch
story.
Obsession yet? Did anybody
I
watch
I
still haven't
didn't
watched
Yes,
okay, cause
Succession.
my
Wait, which one's
kids like
that?
hyped that movie up. I watched it. I wasn't really that impressed.
I
Okay,
wasn't
My husband
either.
how
and I
did
were
you
going to
watch
watch it
that
later.
movie? Did you watch it through the eyes of
No.
Nikki? Watch it through the eyes of Nikki. Because Nikki, you're going to see moments where Nikki has moments of clarity.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
okay, when
Yeah,
We
Nikki
haven't
went
but
into
watched
the
it yet.
bathroom, do you guys remember when Nikki went in the bathroom and she started screaming? It's because she saw
yeah,
herself in the mirror. Nikki
Oh
couldn't
wow.
see herself in the mirror. It would freak her out. She also, if you notice in the bedroom when she had the flower pot in front of her face, because he had a dresser with a mirror on the other side, she couldn't look at herself.
Oh, that was so creepy.
Mm.
That
Yes,
part.
there was a
Where
lot
she's
of things
standing
happening.
in the corner.
The poor thing, she was trapped in her own
the
body
duct
and
tape on the
he
door.
was essaying her. He was literally essaying her body. She
Wow.
was trapped in her own body. It was horrific when you see it
Wow.
in the eyes of that girl.
It's good
Watch
to
it
know because
again.
my husband and I haven't watched it yet, and we plan
Yeah,
on
it's
watching
bad.
it.
I recommended it to Pancakes and she was like, "What the hell did you make me watch?" She had
I love
nightmares for
screwed
two
up
What
days.
is the
movies.
name of it?
But
Obsession?
I mean, I did
Obsession,
not like
yes.
it, but I was expecting more. I was expecting more of a
Well, because
thriller.
it's a very psychological movie, but a lot of people look at it as if he's the victim. He is not the victim in that story. She
No,
is.
no, she's clearly the victim.
Yeah, and then a lot of people like felt bad what he was going through. She was the one that was being essayed by this filthy man that had a dead cat in his house for days and didn't even know. How do you not know you have a dead cat in your apartment because you're a PIG? That's why. And they show him with that greasy hair and that read the book. The book will fuck you up. Yeah. Anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to look at sometimes things like that through different eyes. Like he never did anything selfless. Even at the end when he took the pills and he tried to throw up. Even in that moment, you couldn't set her free. You know what I mean? It was always about himself. But anyway, good movie. I enjoyed it. I
I
watched it
didn't.
several
I
times.
Oh yeah,
wasn't.
I
It
enjoyed
wasn't
it too. I
horrible,
was
but
just thinking it was gonna be more.
yeah, me
Yeah.
too. And I was also
Yeah.
disappointed with, but I also don't know the lore apparently, because my kids kept telling me that the movie Backrooms was so good. It's like one of their favorite movies now. And I watched it and I was like, what the fuck? What did I just watch? But
It's
there's like
supposed
a
to be,
whole,
yeah.
there's
There's
a
a
whole
whole cult following of that.
something. Yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't, was unaware. Okay.
from YouTube. It's like Slender Man. Slender Man started out as
Right.
Right.
creepy pasta stuff from
I
YouTube.
remember that.
Oh, I didn't
Remember
know
that shit?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That was back in the early days of YouTube. There was actually
Slender
an account.
Man.
Yeah, there was actually an account that would have freaked you out if you saw it. Um, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end this live, people,
All
because
right.
I love you guys, but
Go
I
live your
cook
life.
dinner.
Do
I
what you
gotta
Thanks for
live
do.
my
having me.
vida, my vida loca.
Living la vida loca.
It
Yes.
was
La
a
vida
fun
loca.
channel.
Yeah, we
Don't
had a
say
good
that. Ricky
Thanks,
Martin
time.
might
guys.
show
It's
up.
good talking to y'all.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Bye,
doing.
Talk
Butters
soon.
is
everybody.
here. Say hello to Butters, everybody.
Hello,
Butters.
Hey,
That cutie
Butters.
patootie. Butters got that love going on with the morbid. I see that. Okay, guys, everybody. See you
All
guys
Bye,
right.
soon.
guys.
Take
All right.
notes
See
Bye
on those
y'all
bye.
calls.
later. Y'all
Bye.
have a good day.
All right. Bye.